quick recap.
Record that whole conversation.
I didn't record it.
I heard something about a twink inside of a twink, and I was like, well, that conversation sounds intense.
No. For the stuffed Twinkie thing on a stick, it implies putting a stick inside of the Twinkie. So I said, yes, something about a stick twink. Yes, wish I was him.
I thought you said a Twinkie inside of a Twinkie.
No. That's just two Twinks fucking.
Oh shit, they fuck?
Lube.
Let's forget this conversation. Let's forget the conversation. Let's move on.
Phoebe is a pure soul.
Move on, we're streaming.
Yes, that was all live.
There's that voice again. Oh, it's fucking Erdale. That's what. Okay, I was wondering what the fuck that was. You could have said that earlier. I literally thought it was David's dad.
Bruh.
Oh my god, Erdale's laugh with this fucking voice changer on is freaking terrifying.
Yes, that's a part.
You literally sound like Satan having a fucking orgasm.
Right, can we get on?
Bruh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now snapping back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. There's a man.
And he's so mad.
On last episode, can't stop forgetting the lines that he keeps. Oh, let me add that real quick. All right, as I'm giving my recap, I'll update this. So, as where we last left off, our local heroes were thrown into a cell, being told that their lives are now going to be put on a very tight leash by some very powerful people. Union has found a way to make a way of making this a little bit more profitable for them while offering them a way to keep on living. Though things got a little heated in the cells. Oh, goddamn, Murdo, breathing even sounds scary. So, as things are getting a little heated in the cells, a sudden door opens, and a man in blue stands in front of you all, saying, well, it isn't the local heroes who were not supposed to be hired. You guys have put yourselves in a very particular position, but I come bearing gifts. As he says that, two burly guards come in, throwing in a very handsome gentleman. A gentleman who looks like he's been through quite a bit. Still well put together. Man with a little bit of ambition in his eyes. Who stands before you is known simply as... All right, White Bread, go ahead and introduce your character.
This is Alex Thorey. He's a back alley mob boss of sort, ex-criminal, put in for theft and gang violence. He's from the slums, but likes to be well dressed. He has a bit of a smirk to him. He's a very proud person. He has a very what would you say, a very important stature. He likes to carry himself.
Ah, good. He stands before you with a bit of a smug look as he's being pushed in. As the guy says, this man just earned himself his freedom. He's been put away for quite a bit of time, and looks like somebody needs another leash himself. Somebody to keep him on the straight and narrow, and you guys seem to already be put into things. And also, we found this guy looming about. As he says that, someone else gets shoved in. The stands before you is simply a man in red named... All right, David, introduce your character.
I am a tall blonde guy, spiky hair, ex-super soldier. My name's Billy. Call signs Vash. Somebody said I look a lot like this guy, so kind of.
As he gets tossed in, you realize that he could be an angel among. Let me stop. All right. He gets thrown in, and then suddenly, from the outside, everybody can hear what sounds like a piercing demonic scream. A few of you heard this before. The other two have not. The man that threw the other two in is concerned by that sound, is like, what the fuck is that? He looks towards you guys, as you guys don't seem a bit unfazed by the screaming.
Better go check.
Trust me.
No, don't worry. He's alive.
Trust me, it will be
What do
in
you
your
mean?
best
He's
interest.
alive.
Trust me, it'll be in your best interest to not worry. It is fine.
Suddenly, you hear what sounds like people screaming. What the fuck is that? Where the hell did that come from? Get it the fuck down! Suddenly, gunfire and rocket fire and explosions are going off in the background while the screaming is still going off. Now we're gonna fade to black, and an hour later. Suddenly,
Later.
yep. Suddenly,
Let's play together.
a bored out zombie is thrown into the cell with you, and the man who was brought the other two says, "This man says he belongs with you. Where the hell were you keeping him?"
You don't
I would like to know the same thing.
ask questions you don't want the answers to.
I'm just happy to see his face again. I thought he was still on that planet.
There was no way he should be able to hurt anyone. He destroyed more things than humanly possible. He just materialized in our what you call it? What's that thing? Our hangar, and just proceeded to start destroying shit.
Oh, well, that
where
sounds...
we're keeping him.
Oh, he sounds fine.
Hello, Hades.
So he does belong to you.
Yeah.
Never denied it.
Huh. Okay.
Why, you want him?
Fuck no.
Good.
We're going. This just makes things a little bit more complicated. Nobody here moves until I come back. Huh, like you had a choice, anyways.
I
As he
moved.
turns around. Oh, you playing a very dangerous game. As he turns around and leaves, the door closes behind him, and you can hear him screaming, "How the fuck are there so many of them?" As he proceeds to walk away. You are now all sitting in the cell. You guys have seen Hades for the first time since everything's gone down. He's been gone a while, and he looks a little different. Hades, if you don't mind rolling me a raw d20 real quick.
Oh, shit. Also, I have no vision.
Hey, baby. Yeah,
Oh,
could you
did
give
I
me
make-
vision too?
I need
Did I
vision
not?
too.
What the flying fuck? All right, give me 1 second. Maybe I put mine. Let me double check.
17.
Okay. You're fine. You're still okay, but you definitely were gone longer than normal than before.
Yeah. And
So when you got back, Mhm.
I'm like trembling and nearly panicking. You never see a pork trouble so much, but you can feel that, you know.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I heard
Your
something
voice
about a
is
jump
so
trooper.
distorted.
I heard something about a Borg.
You never see-
Your
you-
voice
you
is
ne-
so distorted. I can't tell.
You're
You-
hard
you
to
never
hear,
see-
middleman.
Turn
You
off
never
the voice
see,
changer for a moment so we can hear you.
Second.
All right, everybody should have vision now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, your voice is so much better now. Oh, there's the sexy Frenchman I remember.
Yeah. You never seen a Borg shaking so much, but now you clearly can see that he's been through some shit. Like,
You know what?
The people, so for the people that know him, you believe that he's always traumatized. But for the two new guys, it's like, is that Borg actually scared?
All right. So, you all see what looks like a clearly frightened Borg in front of you. You two, the two new guys, have never seen a more augmented person before. You've seen augmented, but this is different. You can tell this is different, but he seems to be in a very shaken state.
I look down at my right arm.
You want to pull rank. All right. With the 9, you don't get too much, so I'll let Hades explain. Oh, shit. With a 20. All right. Hades, with a 9, I'm going to need you to explain the...
Oh, I wasn't
Wait a
scanning
minute.
him.
Who are you scanning? Oh, wait. Who rolled the 9 on pull rank?
Me.
He did it
On
I was
twice.
doing this, 9 on him, 20 on him.
Okay. You pull... All right, with the 9, you don't get too much crazy information. So, Alex, can you give him a bit of information about who you are? Very vague. Very vague.
So I'm an ex-criminal. I did my time. I come from the back streets.
And that's all you're going to give him.
Okay.
Billy, on the other hand, he's pulling into a lot of your information. He seems to be looking for a lot of things. He rolled a 20. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna need you to give him a bit of detail about you. Not too vague, but not too personal either. Like something that could be found on a database somewhere.
Like you trim your pubes on Tuesday. Don't give me that type of information.
See, that's part of the problem. Is like I essentially woke up yesterday on this planet and have no idea who I am or what I was doing.
You're an amnesiac. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
have
with
a
that
record.
20, you did find something on his record. He is technically a super soldier for a, we'll say, failed program, but the program is shrouded in mystery. Like, you aren't getting a lot of access to that. All you know is that he is associated with a program.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Cool.
All right. As you guys are all futzing about speaking in there, the doors suddenly swing open. And a gentleman walks in and he says, well, well, well. Looks like my little pack of puppies have turned into a gang all on its own. And all of you all need brand new leashes. So that's what we're going to go take care of now. So go ahead and get comfortable. We're heading off into the office here soon. So
Who the
be on
fuck
your
are
best
you?
behavior. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. I'm simply named Jacob B. Callum. I will be your liaison and your, point of contact from this point forward. Everything you do will have to be authorized and executed by me. You ever want to take a breath? I'll have to authorize that. You want to take a shit? I'm going to need at least 3 weeks of paperwork to guarantee that you are going to do that. You will not make a move without my approval first. Understood?
Direct manager.
Yes, sure.
May I use
Understood.
the restroom?
He looks at you like you say, use the restroom, and he's like, all right, so that was a turn of phrase. I don't really honestly plan to stop you guys from resisting. I just wanted to put the emphasis that what you guys are going to be put into, I'm going to make sure you understand that who's in charge. And then he proceeds to point at himself. That would be me. Understood?
Where are we going?
So I
Was
can
that a yes
go
or a
to the
no?
bathroom?
Yeah, like, was that a yes or a no?
You can do as you please in this tiny little room of yours. You want to take a shit? Feel free. If you want to do it in front of your allies, I do not care.
I already did.
That's called a power play right there.
That's awesome. Anybody can get somebody? I'm gonna ask for like a check. I need somebody to tell me if they notice anything off-putting. So anybody got any triggers that would help here? I'll
Wait,
take
wait, wait,
those.
wait, 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 wait.
I got it.
I've got spot.
All right. Ooh, okay. Anyone else rolling?
Let's
Nah.
I will teach you to throw it
Would
at me and
read a situation.
Maybe.
I don't got anything.
Casino would read a situation apply.
Yep. Anything that can help you spot.
I'll roll grit.
All right.
We're rolling amazing today.
All right. If anybody rolls above 10, which is pretty much all of you notice that one person in this room refuses to talk or act or do anything.
This is not
As
good,
you-
isn't it?
It's complete. Yep, it is him. He's just not responding. He is staying perfectly still at the moment.
Good. He's
Almost
being
like a
good.
corpse. Now, who
Okay,
rolled that
who
19?
said-
Me, that was myself. That was Finnick.
All right. You notice that even though he's not moving, you can see in his eyes he's calculating something. Like, even though it's like tiny, super tiny, like as if you're looking directly into his pupil, there is something being calculated right there. But he's not moving at all.
Huh.
All right, and that's it. All right, boys, you'll be following me now. And stay close. Don't want you guys getting lost in this here place.
Damn.
Do you have chat?
As he... Chat?
Do you have chat?
GPT? Oh, now I do.
Our dear Sanaki was not with us.
Oh, it's too
Now
late
that I'm reading that
already.
3 times, the answer is yes, but it's on the outside.
I can easily use it, so.
I will
But-
return shortly.
All right, enjoy yourself. Return when you can.
All right, I
Don't
will
do anything
follow
too crazy. As you all walk in, he pulls you into what looks like a giant room where people are sitting behind monitors, monitoring what looks like hundreds, maybe thousands of people on tiny screens. see them being looked at from a distance, some from their point of view. You can hear tiny bits of audio as they are hearing everything. He's like, welcome to the observation room. This is where
spooky.
everything is kept, people in line. You are now, this is where we'll be watching you. This is not a formal meeting. This is a bit of a show of force. This is just to show you that nothing you do, nothing you say, nothing you think can go by without us knowing first.
Do
So
I
when
see
we
anybody taking a break playing Dota?
Actually, I'm gonna need you to give me a spot hidden. I need to break a high level one.
What?
Wait a minute.
Do you have that trigger?
I don't know where any of my shit is.
Oh, it should be pilot/narrative on your character sheet.
Narrative. Okay. Yeah. Bot.
All right, with a 15, you look at someone's screen and you notice that they tab out of something really quickly. Before they did, you notice what looked like a support about to drop a ward, but you couldn't guarantee that's what you saw.
I knew it.
Now,
Slackers.
as he's showing you all this room, letting you take in his grand awe, and he says, congratulations to you all. You 7 are now a part of Union's personalized recon group.
Oh,
And
no.
guess where you guys are going for the first mission?
Hell.
Let's see.
Oh,
Give me a thought.
Better than this planet.
Nobody knows. Nobody's going to be able to answer that question because you won't know, because we don't know. Here's what we know so far.
That's very efficient.
Yeah, you can imagine how problematic it's been for us. We are having a bit of a situation. One of our boys, we sent out years ago, suddenly crossed a certain barrier, and we haven't been able to reach him for a long, long time. But then suddenly, out of nowhere, we get one little blip of his existence. And what we saw put us in a bit of a state of unsureness. So you're going to make us more sure. You are going to be leaving here and heading into unknown territory. Planets that have been taken over by unreasonable and deplorable people. We don't really care for them, but they seem to be very integrated with Horus type stuff. We don't know how they do it. We don't know how they get in contact, but that's where you all come in. And looking at your group, you guys should be perfect. You have a thing that seems to still be alive, a man who's more integrated with the machine than anything else, a person with a visor permanently plastered on his face.
Name, you know.
Yeah, and your name is whatever I give it. Right now, your name is, pulls out a tab, Victor. Who the fuck?
No.
Nah, you're right. I don't like that. You'll be simply known as, what do you call yourself here?
My call sign's Looper.
Looper it is. You will call yourself whatever you want. Looper. And all of you. Ugh, you all have very checkered history. Okay, Private Snowball, since you're making jokes, you'll be the first to leave. Here's how things are going down. We repaired your ship. And your ship is now, and I'm going to be honest with you, completely covered from head to toe with all of our surveillance devices. So there will be no surprises. And we set it up with one of your comrades left some things for us. So we jerry-rigged it ourselves to say you guys stand to take the wrong left. When we say go right, we'll cause your whole ship to explode. I want to put this in an understanding. And I want you to understand me very, very clear here. You guys are fucked. And because you guys are fucked, you belong to me. And as long as you follow and don't bite the hand that feeds you, I won't have to snap your necks. As he says that, he snaps a pen completely in half.
Buddy, what is this big deal going on?
What you're saying?
Is this not clear? Is this not a show of force? He looks
What
behind
you're
him and he
saying.
looks at a private. Am I not being clear enough?
What you're
Sounds like
saying,
we're
once our
talking to the world
usefulness is
eaters
up, you're
again.
gonna burn us.
Whoa. We're still civilized people. This isn't a matter of your your usefulness being
Civilized.
done.
Civilized.
I
Of
did
course.
my fucking time.
You threatened to blow us up
And-
already, and you've kept us in a prison. I do not see how this is civilized.
You're basically Big Brother without the CIA. Like, you have no information on where we're going or what we're doing. Just send us somewhere. Let's go.
I like you. You're willing to be set in the right direction. I like that.
And what
But
if
let
we
me
go
put this-
AWOL?
See. That's what we were worried about. You guys aren't what I would call reliable in the sense of staying on the path we put you on, but you guys are reliable in getting things done. Your interaction with the world breakers our world leaders were very, very interesting. You got the job done in quick time, and you were even able to hold them back a bit. But as soon as they started putting up real pressure, we noticed that you guys make yourself some great assets. That's when we noticed we had 2 other people just sitting about, just pretty much using resource. No, not code name. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna put you guys on a ship and I'm gonna send you into some deep space. You guys are just gonna fly around for a bit until you make contact with a very interesting individual. Once he pulls you in, you don't know us. We don't know you. You've never interacted with us, and you will stay where you need to be. Make sure your main mission is, and let me make this clear, to find out where our contact went and what he's been up to. And if you can find out anything about Horace while you're at it, that would also be lovely. Thank you. Understood.
Sure,
And if
I'll
you guys
pick
do
up
this
some
well,
donuts too.
So the least we know about you, the better.
that's perfect. And here's the thing. Your freedom is on the line, but not by my hands. You guys, if you come back here with any information, you guys walk free with your debt completely paid. See, I'm not completely a bad guy.
Hold on.
You did do something you weren't supposed to, so consider this
No.
a debt.
How valuable is this information?
You're starting to ask questions you shouldn't need answers to. So let's
Yeah.
start. Let's go ahead. We're gonna set up this thing. You see him like using his hands to like say boundaries as he's moving his hands forward in front of each other. You're setting up something called boundaries here, where I ask you stuff and you answer, and you don't ask me shit. Sounds good? Awesome. He claps his hands together and says, "I like this one over here. He scares me, but he hasn't said a word, and I like that. He just seems like he's focused. Is he? Is he alive?
You want to find
Yes,
out?
Very much.
Okay. Make sure that thing doesn't touch me. I don't like that thing.
I'm gonna throw it on
Right.
Hold on, Mr. Jacob.
Now. Yes?
I apologize, but before we go to this mission,
I tap on Heaty's shoulder and I'm like, go touch him. Go touch him.
before we go to this mission, I have to regret I will not be of most effectiveness due to the beatings messing with my systems. I currently need to reboot. Do you think I can set aside some time to reboot before we go, so I can not malfunction and cause this problem?
Sir, that's above my pay grade to even deal with that. I've seen what's going on in your head. I'm going to be real with you. You got more of a restricted file than most. I'm not touching that. There's certain things you learn not to fuck with, and allowing you to, and he puts up quotation marks, reboot, there's big words against doing that. So I'm going to let you know right now, what you do on that ship of yours is your business. As long as you get the mission done, do as you please. You want to reboot, you do that, but you're not doing it on my time.
Understood.
He's like, you know what? I don't like any of you guys now. I've decided you guys are bugging me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm sending you with your little robot friend back into your ship, and I'm sending you off. Any other questions before I leave?
Now you really remind me of my dad.
That's it.
Have you?
No, but... What?
What?
Have you repaired our ship?
Oh, yeah, it's ready
He
to
said
go.
to repair it.
So I just have to ask. I know it's not too important, but your threat to keep us in control is that you'll blow us up with our ship. But didn't we blow ourselves up with our ship getting here?
Yeah, we noticed that. Gotta be honest. You guys weren't in the ship when it blew up. So we're hoping that you being in the ship
was.
would be a bit of a...
And what are you gonna do if we just ditch our fucking ship?
In empty space where we're sending you, there will be no ditching your ship. There's nothing that'll keep you guys alive. Any other
Mission
questions
sounds
before I
clear.
send you
Let's
all
go.
away? All right, perfect. as he looks at you all, he's like, "Oh, yo, James, get them into the ship. Make sure they don't touch anything. And if that one moves weird enough, don't hesitate to shoot it." And he's pointing directly at Hades. Do we have cuffs? No, don't worry about it. Just get him onto the ship as quickly as possible. And act.
Did someone just try to throw a grenade?
Was that
I saw a template. Someone put down a template.
You saw nothing.
I might see the grenade guy, but that was not me.
I have no vision.
Oh, god dang it, yeah, new character. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I gotta delete your old character and add a new one back.
So I look around and I'm like, is this everyone? Question mark?
Weirdly enough, these guys have been on the ship before, but this is the first time you've ever seen it, and you see it's a pretty damn good ship. It's a makeshift ship between a freight and a cruiser that's been kind of smashed together. It has several things to keep things allows people to survive in space longer than they should, with little to minimal crew running it. You notice that the crew that you guys were rolling with are no longer there.
But
See
how
what looks
quickly
like
can it do
human.
the Kessel run?
At least in 11 parsecs, but no big deal. So, wait, does anyone else not have vision? Everybody can see?
Yeah, I can see.
Vision.
I just realized we're in an intriguing situation. So the dude said he cammed the ship, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
Is Anaku still in control of the ship?
100%.
So how will Anaku not seem alive under 24 surveillance?
Oh, he's got a plan for that. But I like to
Any
keep track.
EMPs?
Are you reading chat, PP? Are you keeping track
No.
of chat? You need to.
No.
What's going on in what
What's-
chat?
Uh,
I don't see anything that's going on.
what the
It's-
fuck?
Private messages.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna let you know right now. You don't have to. Anaku was gonna already do that. But, okay. You know
I'm
what?
just
I'm
like,
gonna say
fuck
you
it,
do
hurry
it.
up, get in the ship.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna allow you to do that. I'm gonna say you do that.
Okay, so everyone sees Victor suddenly, the robot that Anaku is currently in, just freaking rips out the casket in the center of it and immediately goes underneath the technical panel and shoves it into the ship.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
And immediately Anaku takes control back into it. Anaku, you see that beautiful green face that you all are used to seeing once again. Let me make sure everyone's here. God damn, there's so many players here. Alrighty. As you guys are all like being brought back and Anaku's assimilating things, you feel the ship shaking immediately. It's like it's about to take off. You hear a voice on the intercoms. It's Jacob's voice, and he's like, "Remember, don't know us, we don't know you. Just get us what we want. Freedom is 100% secure. I'll even deactivate all the cameras once you guys are left. Promise it on my... What's important to me? Career? Nah, that's too important. You know what? Just know we'll do it. All right. Bye."
Fuck
And then he
you,
hangs
boss.
I feel like you
Yeah.
just glazed over a detail that was pretty important.
Yeah, where are we going?
Oh. As you guys are being shot out, well, as you guys are leaving into space, he leaves you in what can only be described as deep space. Dark, black, there's nothing out there. You
Where's
see
the
Anaku.
crew?
The crew is still inside the ship.
Are they new people?
Yeah, well, very new. People you've never seen before.
Damn.
It's as if everyone got completely replaced.
Or killed in a very big fiery explosion.
Or something like that.
I'm
Damn.
questioning how big that was.
Oh, it was huge.
I thought it was small or medium.
I like how
I
we're
think
like
it's pretty
piloting a spool ship. That's wild to me.
Hey, stop looking too deep into the detail. I just like the way the ship looks, all right?
Dog, it's a spool ship. This is a
Can we
captain's
get a
destroyer.
Gradius airplane? That would be cool.
No! As you guys float in deep space, you notice in the deep credit, this is where you guys were left.
It's tiny.
Yeah, because you guys are now moving far beyond it.
Oh.
And you hear what sounds like a Naku snapping back. And he's like, well, listen here. We're going to be in deep space for a while. They left us with a bare instruction. I'm not sure what they expect us to find, but they've set a course already. And seeing that I was trying to divert immediately, they have placed many explosives inside my ship. So it's best we play along until I can get these taken care of. But as I speak, I'm speaking to you all and you all only. You are the only ones who can hear me. These other two who have joined us, Hades Enter Protocol 421 allow 2 new people to be added.
No, we should
421.
remove the protocol. We should remove the protocol. We've been through too much shit because of it.
To remove that
Scrap metal,
protocol.
suggesting that he deserves to be here more than me.
I think that's what I heard. That's what I
We
heard.
can let Hades off
shit.
his leash.
Oh, no. We will not be letting Hades off his leash, because that shit is the only thing keeping you guys alive. Did y'all see what he did to the robot? He put his fist through its face.
Wow.
I was there for it too.
Marauder told us briefly what he'd done.
I mean, we're
I-
here.
Oh yeah, those two don't know anything about it. For a fact, they don't know about it. So, as Anaku is standing before you, or projecting before you, he looks at you all and says, listen, we're in a great dire situation. Where they're sending us is uncharted space. Some might even call it wild space. But there is one planet out there that I'm very much aware of. It's not a place that is comfortable with what you would consider human right. And
Fine by me.
Sounds like home.
I didn't. Maybe you guys will be fine. I don't necessarily care if you live or die, but to be left with all these things in me would be a problem. And Murata, your expertise with explosives will be needed for removing all of these.
Well, I mean,
And from
they
now
said
on,
they
you're no longer. Oh wait, say what?
They said they were reusing my tech against us, so it shouldn't be that hard to dismantle.
Yes, that's why your expertise will be needed. But from now on, you're no longer permitted to leave these damn things lying around.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
But for now, anyone who's not planning on doing anything, go ahead and find your stasis chamber. But we'll be here for quite a while. Go ahead. All right, now this is where you guys have free. You guys have free to do as you please. You have all access to the what you call it. ship
Are
as you
there
like
any
it.
big?
Right.
Are there any big red buttons?
Oh,
Why
no.
you? All right. Protocol Rain is now officially attached to you also.
Hey yo, what? What do you mean
Yeah.
protocol raid? What?
At first, it was me.
All right. Whoever wants to touch buttons, your name's officially all added onto the protocol.
I'd
Yo,
say
why
not
is
it,
there a
but it's actually
protocol
pretty
against
fun to
me? I didn't do nothing.
But
You
Alright.
literally first day on the ship pushed every button.
Okay, got it. So the protocol stops me from pushing buttons. Is that what you're saying?
It disables you from actively push. You can push the buttons, but they won't do anything.
Okay,
That's
got it. Hey, Victor, you want to help me mess with the wires?
Hey, I just got done fixing that.
Why are you all like this?
Fennec,
I
touching
wouldn't
my
tamper
windshield.
with those wires. You don't know what bombs will activate.
Do I see a
Yes.
big red button?
You do see a big red button,
Okay.
Oh, God.
and on that big red button it says rain.
Okay.
This is rain.
It says rain.
I have my own button. Sorry, guys, I need a moment.
Are you going to push that button?
No, definitely not right now.
Right.
I
Once
mean, no.
somebody does,
Right.
so you're not going to push it.
No, I'm smarter than that.
Just
I-
yawns and leans into it.
Please, no, give me.
No, Anaku, we could do something simpler if you want.
Ooh, and what do you have in mind?
What do you think I have in mind?
I assume a lot of people will get hurt with whatever you're planning.
Yes.
He doesn't even deny
Sighs and go, yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
got
speaks the
me.
truth.
it.
I respect it.
Very
I'm going
commendable.
to be honest with you. Hades, you are my best person
Friend.
for most things. But I am currently in a bit of a situation. I'm not sure where they're sending us. The planet that we're being sent to is not even accessible by most people. What they're hoping is for a miracle. We can't get there unless we're invited. And there's no way for us to get an invitation.
I mean, I could forge one. It would take a while,
Ooh,
but
There are other ways to get an invitation.
If no
this
one
invitation
gets,
isn't like you think an invitation will.
is it not an
You don't.
electrical
I
invitation?
can ask someone superior an invitation.
Maybe I didn't explain this correctly. This invitation isn't an invitation like you're being invited into a place. This invitation is the only way to get guaranteed safety into this place. Once you're there, invitation doesn't matter.
You don't understand. I ask the people that abducted me so often to let us clean our
Oh, well, let's keep. I am not against whatever you're offering, but we shouldn't put everything on the first burner immediately. Think resource, then action. Do we have enough resource to start a fight we cannot win?
We just need to make enough allies that the enemies won't want to hurt us.
Not a bad
No.
idea either. I'm not really good at making allies.
Me neither.
Just gonna say,
The best way to make an ally in this kind of world is favors.
I'm good making corpses.
That is true.
so
Well, my
we need to get onto this planet, right? But we don't
Yes.
have free passage to actually dock on Dock Planet side because they're gonna shoot us down.
Not
Right.
necessarily.
Well,
How do I explain this? It's as if
You
the
mean it's
planet
not
itself
triangle.
moves, and there's no way to get onto it or near it or even perceive it sometimes without an invitation.
this is gonna be problematic. I don't have any bombs that can break barriers that strong.
I don't have any bombs that can. Alrighty, everybody's thinking a way of figuring this out. I
I'm
do
sorry,
appreciate the
I
thought
just
process.
I want to be very
Does
clear.
anybody
I
else
wanna be
have
clear. I
data plating?
picture.
Wait, what?
Does anybody else have data plating?
yes, I have.
Yes.
I have it cybernetically enhanced onto me.
Yeah, me too. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Why would that be?
Just for the record, I picture Marcus using like explosives for like the most simple thing, like eating a bowl of cereal. He has an explosive spoon.
I'm laissez-faire, but I'm not that hands off with safety.
Not that hands off with safety. Yes.
Can
Sure.
I dispose from some of our new crew?
You want to do what?
Dispose of some of our new engineering crew.
No. They were not to be touched, but I don't want you
Put you
interacting
in
with
a
them
trash
either.
compactor, Tin Man.
Not, I don't think
Whoa.
he's talking. Wait, were you talking about them or the new people running the ship?
The engineer, you know, the people that they put on us.
Yeah, those guys. I was like, no, don't interfere with them. I've already scanned most of them. They're here pretty much on the same situation we are. They are not. Their want to be here is very slim, but they are loyal to their contract. So it's best we leave them for now. But just make sure that my makeshift body is left safe, just in case. Because you
Hey,
know,
I
since
think
you
Bolt
pulled
had
this.
something that he wanted to say.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, it's not. I was trying
Oh.
to say something earlier, but
What were you
Well,
trying
what's
to say?
up?
I was just trying to say that during your conversation, Finnick would slip out, and he's going to go trying to get into another room, and from there, there's just a bunch of the sounds of like tapping, like on a computer or something. I was trying to
Okay,
say
go
that
for it.
earlier, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, you all are free to do as you please right now. Anaku's in the middle of like just flowing through space.
Yeah. So basically, Finnick's just gone slipped out, trying to make sure no one actually sees where he's going.
All
I'm
right.
going to pull out a deck of cards and see if anybody else wants to play blackjack with drinks.
All right. So gambling ring is being started.
I'm 100% down.
I love a good gambling ring.
I
You
guess
gotta get. Go on.
I'm going to while we go in and out of stasis, I'll go out of stasis every couple days to make sure we haven't come across any fun stuff. You know,
Wait a
Alright.
couple of days? Are you not gonna get cryo sickness at that rate?
Um,
Oh wait, you're barely human. Never mind.
Yeah.
actually, I don't even think I need to go cryo. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
What's up?
me neither. Is there any training room or something like that?
There is a hologram room which many things can go on in there, from the
Okay.
working out, training, mission
We could-
simulations, even
we could
pleasure.
do a teamwork
Pleasure. What the fuck?
I want to smash his mom in
I mean,
VR.
personally, you know that I couldn't the slot is supposed to play for me.
Yep. We have what we call the Hades.exe program. To play that is to be considered a masochist, but we do not. He's allowed to do so.
I couldn't do that.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
We have to get onto this planet. And we have no way of getting on this planet so far.
Yeah, we do.
What do you
we
have?
need an invite of some sort, and
We need
just
to find
forcibly go
someone who
in.
needs to be there and get them to take us with.
I'd assume the thing that's denying us access is paracausal in nature. There might be some way we can look for radio waves or something of this sort to get a clue on where to
somebody's
look.
thinking. You're right.
Yeah, that's why I also suggest something earlier, because I'm good with paracausal. You know?
Yeah, you seem to constantly slip in and out of it, actually.
I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if I started working on that remove explosives project.
Well, it might be.
Alright,
I'm not used
if you
to,
touch
but I
it.
guess I have to now.
And then suddenly, you feel something that you've never, ever felt on a ship before. Suddenly, you feel turbulent. This isn't possible to feel in space because there's no wind. So how are you feeling that? The ship
What the
shakes.
fuck is going on?
Who left the air conditioner on?
All right. And then you guys are suddenly back to normal as if nothing happened in the first place.
Are there any
Those-
windows?
You can look up.
Does
Yeah,
that-
there's
does that-
many.
Does that trigger something in my brain?
You felt that movement before, but it's not. You can't tell what it was exactly. But you're the only one who felt that before. No one else has.
And there's nothing in the deep space that like slithers over the ship or something?
Nope.
We didn't accidentally run into like Cthulhu tentacles or
Fuck no.
So were we here?
You guys
Yeah,
are
we're on the
Yeah,
ship.
this room was bugged.
Is this our ship or is this
That is our ship.
This thing right
Yeah.
here is our
Alright.
ship.
Making sure. So I'm gonna be around.
That is
No-
the ship we left.
Whoa, hold on. Where the fuck? Alright,
What the
oh
fuck?
shit, we went into blue space.
don't know what that is.
Wow.
So I'm
I'd technically be on the lower decks.
I'm
everybody just taking a spot on the ship.
Yeah.
Why is everybody
Yeah, why
moving all of? Everybody just moves at the same time.
so
And now I gotta go look back at the other space. Did y'all move? No. Oh, why the fuck did everybody suddenly? You know what? It doesn't matter.
But now we're moving.
Power Rangers assemble. Fuck
So-
off.
Yeah.
As you guys suddenly feel the shifting suddenly stop, well, start and then stop. You guys notice that it feels a little different. Yo, Anaku responds, something's different. There's been a shift that happened. I need to look into
Kind
it.
of shift.
And then suddenly Anaku just disappears from the screen.
What the fuck?
He is now unreachable for some reason.
A really weird screensaver you guys have.
That's
I look at if I still have the protocol.
Oh, maybe we're being watched.
maybe.
We are being watched. This room is bugged.
Yeah, but
You
I
might be
just
bugged too. I don't know who you are.
I just personally look at if I still
Well,
have
who
the
the fuck are
protocol.
you?
So
You don't know.
who wants to be dealt in on that?
Oh, lost connection to the
Maybe.
server. Oh, never mind.
BB.
What? What happened?
No, never mind. We're good.
Temporary.
Everything's good.
Everybody just disappeared.
Yeah,
We're good.
the
Yeah, I
server.
went from.
The server blipped. Don't worry about it.
Oh, now people are popping back in. What the hell was that?
That was
No,
weird.
I didn't even experience anything, so.
I guess I'm gonna roll to try to figure out what just happened. Would it be hacks or fix or take control?
Oh, you're
Oh,
gonna
hacker
roll
fit.
to- we'll just
Yeah.
roll to find out what
figured
just happened. I think BB's Wi-Fi just went out momentarily.
Yeah, that's probably what
It better
happened.
not have. 'Cause I didn't even notice.
So you gonna tell
So,
me
Vivi,
the roll?
Vivi,
Let's see. I'm gonna let you know right now with your hacker fix that you did already. You know what's going on with Anaku's set, but what are you trying to figure out in what situation?
I want to figure out why we had turbulence earlier, or do I already know?
You don't know, but you can try to figure it out.
What kind
Tell
of
me
roll
how
would
you
that be?
would. Well, tell me how you would try to figure it out first, and then I'll tell you a roll.
Well, first I would check the ship logs.
There we go. All right. You look at them and you notice that your coordinates, the coordinates that they were following, are now completely different. You
Excuse
see
me, what?
where numbers are supposed to be, letters are now in there. You notice things that you know by basic like navigation. You guys weren't on the same course that you are on now. Something has just been fair to assume. Something something has taken over that course for a bit. But that's about it for now.
personally, I just look if I still have the protocol. That's all my interest.
Oh, yeah.
I just let the hologram hit me when I take the checkup because anyways it doesn't make me any damage.
I'm gonna still need a roll for that, so give me a roll.
Okay, flat 20.
Yep, just raw d20. Because I don't think you have any tech rolls actually. Holy
No.
shit, you're an attack heavy dude. Threaten, take someone out, assault, apply fist to face. That's all you have.
I cannot,
Wait,
I cannot,
oh,
I cannot, I cannot click, I can restart the thing. I could not send my D20.
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me refresh it. Make sure my thing's working. Okay. Oh, I don't have everyone in here. Let's see. I got Bojangles, Bolts, Overseer, Erdell, Whitebread. Where's David?
I'm here.
Says you're not in the game.
Refresh screen. Okay.
So
Yeah,
are we no
I
longer
guess.
at the planet?
Yeah, the token's here, but you're not logged in apparently.
Weird, because
Yeah, reconnect, it's, yeah, I have the same issue.
Yeah,
But
just reload the
you
page.
you don't see that you are not here, but you are actually not here.
Ooh, suddenly Anaku pops back up on the screen, and he looks towards everyone, and you can all hear in your personal intercoms, "We got the invite," and then suddenly he disappears.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
but why?
So what did
We'll
I
find
see
out
with
why.
12? What did I see with 12?
With the 12, you see that Anaku has, as you're going through your protocols, you notice there's a hidden file here that no one's ever seen before. Anaku has hidden protocols for everyone, but your file seems a bit extensive, a little bigger, as if it has safety protocols and protocols for just in case situations. He's been keeping track of you.
Batman contingency plans.
Yeah.
All right. And then suddenly, again, with a shift, you feel the ship moving again. Nobody knows what's going on, and then just as quickly as it happens, it stops.
Finnick is
Are we
gonna run out
jumping?
of the
Moving?
room that he's been in for the past hour. He's gonna run out and says, "What the fuck is going on?"
BB, would my character know what's going on? Or would he be
Nope.
smart enough to
Okay, he doesn't
figure
word
out
like that,
what's
but he
trying-
says, "What is happening?" He doesn't word it like emotionally.
So far, no one would know what's going on. Only person who would have an idea is currently not responding to anybody's attempt to reach him.
Great.
Oh,
I
Okay.
could recite the prayers while I'm killing some hologram.
I don't think I want any of your
recite the
prayers.
5 lessons.
Yeah, recite the 5 lessons.
Oh god damn it!
I guess while I do that, I guess Victor would get peed off and head up to the main area where Anako would normally be.
I'm gonna go find a room to call my own and start.
And he's gonna smack
checking
the
for
button.
bugs.
Big is going to also go up to that room, mostly trying to look for Looper.
Oh, you're gonna smack the buttons?
No, just one button. You know, the call button. Be like, hey,
As you keep hitting it, you get no
just hit it
response.
once.
All right, well you hit it, you get no response.
All right, I crawl where his fucking casket is.
All right. As you started messing with it, he pops up on the screen and says, "Can I have a moment without your interference?
What are you doing?
I'm getting us safe passage."
All right, can you tell me how? Why? Why is the ship turbulent?
It's paracausal in nature. Things I don't know how to
Paracausal
explain to
equipment.
you. You don't have that. You know how Hades will sometimes disappear for moments.
So you're shifting us.
I'm not doing a thing. I'm
Then
just
who
making
is?
sure. I'm not 100% sure. And the more you keep me here, the less I'm keeping them from destroying whatever this little path we're walking is now. I'm on my own trial, and you're very much disturbing.
You need to keep me in the loop.
I get it.
I get it. He's like, once I am done, I will inform everyone of everything. For now, take your time and enjoy this last moment of, I don't know what this is, but this is the last time the stress levels will be low. So enjoy this. And then he disappears again.
What did I
How did
roll?
that happen?
He has no faith in my ability to be drunk.
Oh shit. Well,
So
you do
good.
realize there's a full kitchen. What's up?
What did
What's
I
up to
roll?
who? Who's going, like, who?
Wait, what do you mean? What did you roll? Rolling what?
I recite the lesson.
Oh god damn it! Are you really doing horror shit right now?
I try.
You know what? Roll me a raw d20 again.
Okay.
All right, let's see how. Here's the thing: Naku's
Alright.
busy. He can't keep Hades in control. While he's gone, nobody can stop. If this roll is bad, y'all are fucked. Okay, yeah, take it back. You're fine.
Consistent
12.
12s.
So with the 12, no one else would notice, but Hades, you feel what feels like heavy chains broken from the back of your head. You don't know what that is, but you feel more free. So
I can obey a visit to the engineers.
God damn it. This is gonna get bloody. Hey, all right, Finnick,
All right,
now it's your time.
So, what's the word in my head? Oh yeah, so after the call goes off in front of Looper, Finnick is going to walk up behind him as he was previously just chasing Looper. Hey, can I get your attention for a moment?
You have my attention.
He's going to hold up his wrist for a moment and say, "I just spit a firewall."
Crawling
Shut up! No, he's showing the Omni Hook Nitro that's augmented into. He's saying, "I beat one of the firewalls."
Wait, you beat one of the firewalls?
Yeah. Okay. Every time we get a license level up, I play
okay, I see
that
what
as
you mean.
Finnick beating a firewall, right?
Oh, okay.
In his own systems. Anyway.
Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Hades, your license level's too low. I need you to level up to level 5.
5. And actually, I made the level 4. Okay. I'm gonna go to Comcom real quick.
Alright,
Do your things. Let's go back to Aegis later. And you
Yep.
will do it.
Yep, the engineers get to live a little longer.
yeah. Anyway, so you continue saying that never. I don't know. I can't word myself right now. I'm sorry. All right,
No, you got
he
it.
holds it up, waiting for Lupa to have a response.
You must want to get yourself killed again.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like it.
You know, the more we try to break these firewalls, or so you call them, the more it's going to mess with your head.
I don't know what you mean by mess
What?
with my head. I'm gaining more access to my own body.
I know you are. But don't you think that there's some precautions in case you do get them? So say, for example, if we do this and we accidentally oversee a security protocol, what do you think's going to happen to your head?
So far, that has not been a concern, but I will take. Well, it's not been a problem.
You want to
I'll
take
take
the
your
risk of doing
concerns.
it again.
I'm taking your concerns into consideration. Nevertheless, I need you, now that I've overcome a firewall. I've been able to design something based on some old files I had that were encrypted in that level. Do you want to take a look? As he walks closer to Lupa and holds up the schematics for what looks like a Candula mech. I made this in the past hour, but I'm no engineer. Do you have any pointers on how things are meant to be made?
Well, considering that my first one was a Condudula besides an Everest, I'm quite familiar with how it functions. And from what I see, looks pretty sound.
Ah, heavens, thank you. I've been.
If anything, it looks very well made.
Thanks. This is actually my first venture into mech design, so that's actually a miracle. By the way, yeah. So your concerns about a security risk. Let's go back to that. I've not encountered any of them previously. What are you implying would be there?
I'm just saying, if you were to breach, let me try to explain this a little bit more simply. Firewall.
Yeah.
You don't do it correctly, you end up knocking over or setting off a security breach. And it causes you to fuck up badly. And then you go comatose or vegetable.
Gotta risk it for the fucking biscuit, baby.
Looper, you're an augmented as well, are you not? Unless those are just cosmetics.
Oh shit!
He's
He
saying
said the drip is fake. He's saying the drip is fake. He
he's
said your
not.
Jordan's fake,
No,
bro.
that's not what he's saying. He's
Oh
trying
shit!
he's trying to get clarification because he wants to prove a point. This is a genuine question.
He says them J's fake, bro.
What do you mean by that?
If you are like me, which as by looking at you are not entirely human, nor am I. We have cybernetics. This affects my brain. Yes, a security protocol could comatose me, but currently I'm not able to live. Unless I get all these firewalls away, I will not be able to be myself. And if I can't be myself, if I can't get to the same level I was, I'll never be able to be fixed. I won't be able to change. And he starts pointing at his at the data plating on his head, which seems modified. I won't be able to change what is in here that makes me the way I am. I won't be able to be me again. Trust me, going comatose or dying from those protocols would be beneficial to living like this. Death is beneficial to living like this.
Ooh, okay.
I understand now.
Imagine being in my situation. I can't have any feeling, right? If I get these away, I will be able to safely go over a surgery that allows me to isolate parts of the cybernetics. Right now, they're all stuck together in the deepest part. And I frankly do not want to be stuck like this. So I
don't remember 3 days ago.
Yeah. So I understand your concern, and I appreciate your concern, especially since you've helped me with these. But I
David's
will
like,
not.
what's the big
I will
deal?
not stand. I will not stand here and live a false life.
False life, huh?
Ooh, we're
Well.
about to get philosophical.
Yes.
To
a
be fair,
false
Hades
life.
is the epitome of false life.
You
Quite
wanna touch
literally.
those what?
I know a thing or
Hades
two
is-
about making false lives.
Yeah, but I assume he's got his own.
What the fuck?
Okay,
fuck
but
is everybody
also
so aggressive?
I assume Hades has like a personality though.
Oh, he does. It's just murder.
Yeah. Finnick doesn't.
Dad?
Finnick doesn't have access to his personality.
All right. So once we get you fixed, what can we do once you're fixed?
You can take me to the Ungratefuls.
Excuse me, what?
The Ungratefuls. I assume you know them.
Oh,
I know plenty of them.
You can take me. You can take me to a unit hub world, and take me to one of their buildings.
What will you get once you join them?
I'm not joining. I'm just going back to some old comrades. They will be able to help me with the cybernetic replacements. They were the ones who did it, after all.
Oh shit! This thing's like character growth. Looper, looks like you're being pulled in. You might have a friend in him.
You
Why?
got
You sound untrustworthy of them. Why? Do you think they won't be able to do it properly? He says, and he's
No.
leaning in now. He's trying to make a point, right? Trying to see if you don't
Giving you
trust
that one
Finnick.
big eye.
Yeah, trying to see if you don't
I have
trust
other
him.
things
shit.
in mind, but I'll
Then
go
on.
ahead and
Speak
help
your
you
mind.
continue helping you.
Please speak your mind. I'd like to know what the thoughts are.
You
Now
really-
we're gonna put a pause on this for just a second.
My apologies.
No. You guys, we're gonna come back to you guys. Marauder, I'm gonna need you to do me some things. First and foremost, I'm gonna need a couple rolls from you. I need you to see if you can spot where any of these is explosive.
All right. That shouldn't be too hard because I know this ship like the back of my hand.
And
Would I
it's almost
get
an
any
exact
bonuses
replica.
for knowing the ship like the back of my hand? Or no?
I'll say you get I'll give you a 1 extra d6 on figuring that. I'll give you a +1 accuracy on that roll.
All right.
Holy shit! All right.
Yeah, I know the ship like the back of my hand. All right.
Okay. So as you're running around, you're starting to notice, yeah, he wasn't lying. This ship is laced up, daisy chain style, with more explosives than even you remember leaving behind. They're added their own between yours. And you know, if you make one bad move, this whole ship will explode in a way that will make sure that the infinite space is going to be in the ship before it blows up.
I don't think they're that good.
Yes, yes, Spider.
Did you say daisy chained?
Yes.
So what you're saying is technically only one bomb needs to be disarmed.
Is
We'll see.
this a sequential circuit rather than a parallel circuit?
We'll figure that out. He will figure that out.
It is wiring. I don't think you'd be able to figure out how to deactivate.
Now, here's what I'm going to need from you. I need you to figure out the best way to approach this situation. I'm going to let you know right now. Your role will determine the lives of every... I'm just playing. Let me not. Your role is going to be quite important here. This role will let you know how to approach this. Not if you're approaching it, but how to.
BB really just went, I'll let you know. Everybody else might need a new character sheet.
Well, let's see. I do know a thing or two about my explosives needing a power source, and I do know they just said they reused some of my tech.
Hmm.
Hey, what you doing
And
down here, Marauder?
if they want to use any of my tech, then they'd know they can't just cut the power source. So these are either battery powered, which means it's somewhere on the ship, which is a very large ship, I'd assume, to hide a battery pack.
Agreed. Or some sort of power supply.
Yeah, an EMP might do the trick, but with EMP at ship, it's not going to go so well for the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, life support will only go off for a bit.
And
needs
Anaku
life
is
support?
technically still in the it's still the ship. So consider
if I EMP
not
the ship,
killing.
I have some I have some safety precautions in case that happens, which involve my own mines blowing up. So I'm gonna have to dig those out before I do that plan.
He's literally helped build this ship. Clearly,
I got an EMP generator.
chill.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Wait, why are you rolling? Blow something up. What are you trying to blow up?
I'm not trying to blow up anything, but we're dealing with explosives here. Blow something
Okay.
up would be your ability, your knowledge of how to use explosives.
All right. So with a 23, you see that with the way things are actually daisy chained together, it isn't just daisy chained to make sure the one in front of it goes off. It's a protocol in itself the way it's signed up. So if any of the links are broken, they all go off. It is a simultaneous explosion due to any tampering. You realize this is way more serious than you even can handle at the moment.
Actually, I
This
think this
needs
is pretty
a
simple.
group. What?
I think this is pretty simple. So so the ship rocked about a bit, so it's clearly not pressure sensitive to the. Well, it's not sensitive to the degree where it'd activate in the slightest bump.
Mhm.
I think it's a pretty trivial matter of doing an Indiana Jones and not swapping it out, but just, deactivating the thing that goes blowy uppy while keeping the sensor that says I can go blowy uppy.
Okay. And how are you going to do that with all of them simultaneous? It's
Well,
you know for a fact that it's scattered throughout the whole ship, and the whole ship is pretty large.
nothing said I can't move them, because if they blew it up when they were moved, then they would have blown up by now when the ship was rocking.
So
And I
you're
assume
gonna
they had some common sense to not have it blow up when a bit of obstruction occurred in the momentum of the ship.
so you're gonna take them out of their spot to do so.
I'm probably gonna pile them. We'll try to get them as close together as I can, not separate them because they'll activate if they're separated. I know something about my death cloud, and this looks to be the same place.
Oh, that's
Well,
that's nice. So
let me
instead
put
of
you out
instead
like
of the
this.
wait,
I'm
instead
just
of the
gonna
ship
let.
being obliterated, it'll be cut in half.
Well,
Hopefully not.
PvP guy.
Let me just put this out there. There are also cameras watching your every move. So consider that when you're about to do what you're going to do.
All right.
Are you mentioning that to me?
No, but you also should keep that in mind. Because whatever the fuck you're planning, I don't know if I can give you that right now.
Why not?
First and foremost, you're gonna have to talk to Marauder about that. I can't give you that.
Do I bump into
just-
Marauder while I'm doing my maintenance thingy?
You're currently talking with Finnick right now. So
Oh
you
yeah, this
can't-
is all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But with that, we're gonna jump into Rain. Rain, what are you up to? Well, now Marauder, think before you make any moves. I really don't want to blow everyone up if you roll bad here, because I didn't think that part through.
So who said
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do it immediately?
Well, we'll get back to you on that one. Rain, what are you up to?
Billy, I sent you the new code.
Ah, thank you.
The only thing I'm currently interested in is the offer of blackjack, if that's still on the table.
All right, you walk up to. Wait, who offered it? Was it Billy or was it Alex?
It was Billy.
All right, Billy, are you still doing the blackjack?
David, you
Yeah.
here? Oh,
Yeah.
he's here.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys interact with each other while I update this pilot.
Noticing nobody else sat down at the table with me, I play solitaire instead.
You play with some of the engineering crew.
It's Rain actually sits down in front of you. I heard
Oh,
you
okay,
offered
okay.
blackjack.
Yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm playing too.
All right. Should we roll to see who wins each match, or
Nah, get out a deck of
Well,
cards.
Well,
Start playing over.
mini game?
Hold on, DM. We're on game 3. I'm winning. I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah, guys. Let's use our own cards. Oh wow, 2 aces. I'll split them. Oh, another ace. I'll split it.
I lost all my winnings in a D&D blackjack game, dude. Fucking lost my house loan and shit.
Whoops, sorry.
Now,
I knew the game
You
was
have a
with
gambling problem.
now I do have to ask though. We don't have much. What are we betting?
Oh, it's just taking shots.
Oh shit.
Shots. I like
He
it.
raided the kitchen.
Yeah. I found this bottle of Fireball, so.
That's one.
Oh
of
god.
Fireball. The last dude to do shots on that died. I like your style.
You're gonna see walk past you ladies with a tool blade up his going out of his forearm.
I pour a
Where the
shot
fuck
and
is he going? Wait, where the
I
fuck
pour
is he
a shot
going?
and hold it out to it anyway.
Okay. Those two just saw a zombie cyborg with blades at his forearm, just walking past them. And they said nothing.
Don't worry about Hades and the blades. That's relatively normal.
Relatively.
I had a cousin like that.
Yeah, we you know you know how you have to be with them sometimes.
You guys ever
It's-
seen
you
The
gotta be
Exorcism of
patient.
Emily Rose?
Oh dear God. Well, this game of blackjack is getting a little heated. As now I'm curious what the fuck Hades is about to go into. But before we do, I'm gonna see how this blackjack game goes down. As you guys are talking about taking shots and Billy starts dealing out the cards. I'm gonna need raw d20 rolls from both of you.
Why do I get deja vu from Thursday?
Now, if you have any triggers here that you can use to either cheat or put things in your
You just said roll d20, man.
yeah, don't worry. Now, if you have any triggers you want to use to help cheat or push to a victory, you can.
Oh.
I have.
Okay, so I gotta
But,
turn my one.
Rain, you're gonna
extra
go.
victory.
Well, here's the thing. This was just gonna see who gets to go first. You're not going first. So, David, you get to go first.
Oh wait, do I re-roll or should I push it?
Roll.
Push it. Oh, you're gonna use stay cool. Okay.
Hope
So,
it
you guys
takes
are-
4 days.
Suddenly, Anaku pops out in a gentleman's suit, and he starts dealing out holographic cards. Both of you rolled a 14.
What?
Wait,
Tied the
Billy?
game.
Billy and wait, Alex rolled a 14. What the fuck? Wait, Alex, are you in this poker game?
Yeah, I am. I said I
Oh
was.
shit. Oh my bad. All right, I didn't know you were in there. Alrighty, roll me a raw d20 real quick before you roll that. Stay cool.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, wait, I mean, I didn't know you were in here. I mean, more merrier. Welcome
Oh
to the
my
table.
god.
Oh yeah, I won.
All right, you're still going before raid. So,
Actually,
damn,
I'm
none of
not
y'all
gonna
rolled a
lie,
double digit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of painful that he won with a 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, here's how it's gonna play down.
How does
I'm
how does
going
that
to one.
go?
So here's how it's gonna go down. The first person, you know what? I'm gonna let this go backwards. Since Rain fell first, he has two options. Either you have a skill trigger that will allow you to roll that dice to allow you to see what number you get on your d20, or you have to roll a raw d20, and that's the number everyone has to beat you in the game of poker. Since I'm not putting out a whole deck of cards to do this.
Based.
Okay.
Wait.
So,
I have a flavor that I could spice it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why isn't doing that and just doing something else?
wait, what? Are you drinking something else?
Yikes.
Hold on.
Yeah. Cool. So can I pull this out of my wait. He rolled a nat 1 and got 11?
Bonuses.
What did he? Fist to face. Who let Hades in here?
Get this man out of here. You can't have fists at the table of blackjack.
This was a civilian. This was a good game.
we started a lot of this table.
It's just gonna hear someone scream into next door. That's all.
Suddenly, in the back room while you all are playing, you hear what sounds like I wouldn't say an innocent man, but somebody who had nothing going on suddenly hear screaming, but as quick as the screaming started, it also stopped.
Ooh, you guys, seriously, don't worry about it. This is like every Tuesday, I swear.
Okay.
We're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to deal with that in a second.
Actually, wait a minute. Which one was the name of the? Wait a second. Hey, Alex. Actually, you used to be a crime lord of some sort, right?
Yeah.
Would you happen to know how to get bloodstains out? Because I'd rather not stain the new ship.
I've definitely have some experience with that.
Perfect. Okay, then yeah, we can keep playing cards.
I'm gonna walk over to the rest of the party.
You guys just like hire people for him to hit?
Well, normally he keeps it to rocks. I'm surprised he went organic today.
Oh, I see.
I'm surprised he went organic today. Whoa! You think he's talking about food for a second here?
Is he eating it? Is he eating it? Can I do a spot hidden and see if he's munching?
Is
a
he
different
eating
kind
it?
of
That's
food.
a tough question.
He looks like a zombie, but I've never seen him eat a corpse yet. So I'm not
You know
sure.
what? You know what? Don't ask
First time
questions
service.
you don't want the answers to. Never mind.
Agreed.
So I'm going to move forward as you guys are playing your game. We're gonna see what the fuck Hades up to. Hades,
Hold
what
on,
the-
before we do that, can we just
take someone out? Who are you killing?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
the creepy guy in the room next door?
Are you going to kill? My God, damn,
No,
damn, I can't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
As you sneak up behind him, you're able to put your hand around his neck. I'm just playing.
At this point, let me blow it all up.
Billy, I
I know.
He's running around destroying all the fucking crew.
I'm just
Billy, I
worried
see you're
about my
grabbing
health
your
here.
gun I see you're grabbing your gun to deal with him. Trust me, he's more metal than man. I've watched bullets bounce off of him.
That is also very true.
And now, if you manage to make me damage, I go back to my payload. So
I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell what you're saying with that voice modifier on.
If managed to do damage, goes back to Baylor.
Oh dear
biggest
God, is he
weakness,
connected to
pouring
his
water
machine?
all over him.
I'm the Hades.
Nobody's
whisperer. I
tried
know
that.
everything he says.
Don't come near me while I have alcohol in my hand, okay?
All right, Hades, you walked into a room and proceeded to slaughter somebody. I'm going to need to know why.
I was reciting the lesson by the same time. So I just I make a tiny ritual, dismembering him, making some glyphs that resemble of those on my torso and all of that shit, all over the wall and all of that shit. And I put the arms, the body, and all of that shit in a certain area, and I keep praying religiously to that tiny old time.
Oh
I
dear
think
God. All
I
right.
think he insulted his plate.
I hate that I understood all that. I'm gonna be real with you, my guy.
Actually, tell the word.
I'm gonna be real with you. You don't want to know what the fuck he just did, because what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Man's
If
over
he
here
gives
doing
somebody
like
a heart,
cultist
just like
rituals.
I'm kind of happy. All right, and then
Like,
suddenly,
yeah, let me
while
just flay their bodies and lay it all over the wall. My dark gods. Okay, buddy.
all right, so we're going to suddenly a shift happens again. This time, it really is felt. This time, the whole ship shakes, and it doesn't just shake for like a moment or a second. It shakes hard, like that everyone cannot ignore it
Who
this
the fuck
time.
is piloting this thing?
Gosh.
No one, apparently.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Wait, we haven't even done one hand yet.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Sir,
Yeah,
looks
not,
like a
a lot
black
of stuff
hole.
has happened, but not a single hand.
Hours.
Oh, that's just my home.
That's your
Hey
home?
guys, it's home.
Yeah, that's what happens when you activate too many minds.
He's reached,
You made a fourth dimensional mind.
Oh,
he's
yes,
reached full
actually.
nirvana.
I
he's
had minds that literally use paracausal tech.
But as you all suddenly feel the shifting stop, find yourselves in deeper space. Looper, as you're talking with Finnick, after suddenly feeling that, you look at those logs again. The the navigation logs, where you're supposed to be able to see numbers and letters, have been replaced with hieroglyphs and other symbols you haven't seen before. You are now there's no way to read them. You've never seen these things before. And if you did know how to read them, that means you know how to read a cipher that I just learned how to use, and I'm not willing to deal with you doing that right now.
Oh, I probably already know.
No, I refuse to allow you to know, because I took the time to learn this. I'm not letting you ruin this for me yet. I want to sit and enjoy this cipher.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead with that, you guys.
Wait, what?
He's dead.
He left the ship and jumped in. As you all suddenly get close to this, pulled into this section of space, Anaku suddenly pops back and he starts speaking to everyone. Everyone into the control room now. All right, you guys get a choice. You guys can go finish your card game before you go, but Anaku's calling everyone.
I pour another shot down it and rush into the room because I am
want to go
bored.
to the observation deck and then I want to go down.
Wait,
I'd appreciate
Wait,
to
Alex, Billy.
finish my conversation.
Oh,
So
you
I'm
still
gonna,
can.
So I'm going to follow.
Everybody's allowed to finish their stuff.
Right.
No, you can't make me.
You don't want to finish
Billy,
what
Alex,
you're doing.
Billy, I swear it's standard protocol to not go to Anaku until he calls for you at least 3 times.
I don't know who
Lupa.
the fuck this Anaku guy is. I'm not gonna rush for him.
Overseer, would you like to continue
Exactly, it's a
the
good mindset.
conversation?
Sure, we can.
At which point, you guys notice that I am gone.
So we were. Would you like me to set back up what Finnick had asked before we went?
Yep. Go ahead, finish up.
All right. Why do you seem so untrusting of the ungratefuls? What's wrong? Don't think they can help?
No, it's just they don't really have what I need.
And what do you need?
I need a lot of things, but
Yes.
I'm searching for something you're not supposed to be searching for, if that gives you a hint.
Then why does that okay? And one question, Lupa, why does your distrust for them bleed in when we're talking about their ability to help me with my surgeries?
They can help you with your surgeries. Maybe. But I know something that might be able to help more.
Then name it.
He pulls out meth.
Then name it, because how I see the only people that after I get all this stuff
He
out,
should not be named.
do
He
this.
is who should be named.
Oh fuck no.
names.
Well, what does Voldemort have to do with it?
I careth not. If
I
he
was
should
thinking
not
Raw,
be
but
named.
Voldemort is a better choice.
What were you saying? I didn't hear you.
I care not if this person should not be named. We have dealt with worse than a single man.
No, this is not a man.
It's a planet.
So-
It's a
so-
moon,
so-
actually.
So
If you
After-
want, there's
wait.
one Premier team right now.
So after you say that, you'll see there's a little bit of buffering, a few lines going off on the visor before it just kind of goes back again to deep blue. You're not talking about what I think you're talking about, are you, Looper?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
He then gets real close to Looper, right? He's not threatening, but he's showing.
And then they kiss.
Shut the fuck up. He's trying to show. He's trying to present the feeling of frustration, without him actually being able to have frustration. He's trying to show that he's serious, right? I am not going to go anywhere near that space rock, and you cannot make me. I've dealt enough with Horus to know enough about what's going on. I don't need to be delving into more of them. I
That would
suspect
be a
that the one.
smart move.
Huh?
That would be a smart move.
Yeah, no. I suspect they're the ones who put me in this situation anyway. If you expect me to follow you into the depths of hell, then I'd need a convincing argument. Because if you think I'm going to go and do anything to do with Horus, with a ragtag group of terrorists, then I don't want to join.
Oh, I wasn't inviting you, but I have a proposal.
Oh shit! Wait, you're gonna force him to go?
Nah, I have a
Let's
proposal.
play. Let's play.
I'll
Then speak,
take you
my
to these
friend.
ungratefuls. You can do whatever you want with them, but I'm going to get what I want from them. But I expect your cooperation afterwards.
What do you want from them?
I'll have to see what they have to offer first.
No. I need
really nothing.
A good amount of information here, because bear in mind these were my people before I was sold into your slavery. But
Not
clarification.
my slavery.
I was about to say clarification outside of roleplay. When he says your, he's using like the royal you, as in the group, right?
Yes, gotcha.
They were my people before I was sold into this. I've helped them achieve goals, to put it lightly. I have killed for them, and I may do it again. I am not going to allow you to do any threatening things towards them. Not on my watch.
I never said I was going to threaten them.
But I do not trust your tone. Now, Lupa, you are the only person here.
Are my players about to get into a bit of a
No.
tough
No,
quarrel?
No, Lufa, you are the only person here I trust, but do not take that as an allegiance based solely on loyalty. If I find any threat towards those that I previously had allegiances to, whether it be the ungratefuls or others, I will gladly choose them over you.
A question for you.
Yeah, damn.
What's a life worth to you?
I didn't hear that.
Somebody's been playing some Baldur's Gate.
I didn't hear that over things.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, I said, Slooper asked you, what is a life worth to you?
About 250.
Clarification, there's no one around, right? So no other characters are hearing this?
Somebody could walk by at any moment, but it's just you two at the moment.
Yeah, but he's going to be leaned hushed words into this, so they're not likely to hear this, right?
Probably unlikely.
Maybe Union.
Shush.
Oh well, Union maybe.
He's going to lean into Lupa's ear so no one else hears this. Are you asking what it means to Finnick or to Frankie Raymond? I assure you there's two different answers.
Interesting. Let's hear both.
Very.
A life to my former self is everything. A life to me is a matter of efficiency. He now pulls back away.
You're my little
right.
boo thing.
Well, we better go get to Anaku and get done with this task.
Agreed. Thank you for looking over the schematics, by the way. That was nice of you.
My pleasure.
This has become very intense, very character-driven suddenly.
This is what I've wanted. I've wanted good character-driven stuff of this. There's ways to go, bro.
Well, we introduced the ungratefuls into the game, so that's good. Horus is being fucked with, but now we're gonna go into what Marauder's been up to. Marauder, you hear Anaku screaming out to everybody to come in, but you're clearly what can only be referred to simply as balls deep into some other thing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Having me do all the damn grunt work. I don't even know what everyone's doing.
There's a ritual sacrifice going on in another room, but I think you're having a good one.
These explosives aren't going anywhere, I guess. I guess I'll just take mine out of here in case these Union tech malfunction. I highly doubt I'm gonna remove my mines.
Okay, roll it. I'm gonna give you right now. Just beat a 12. All you need to beat is a 12.
Fuck. Let's go.
Fucking hell.
You're
You
gonna die.
hit exactly. All right, you hit 12, so you're fine. You, as you're like tediously removing your minds, you find it very easy for you to just get into it. As you kind of get into a flow of it, you don't even realize that you accidentally, on multiple times, almost triggered the whole daisy chain. But you were successfully able to go throughout at least half the corridor of the ship to remove your minds from it. Now there's only left is the modified Union's versions. But you've successfully removed yours, so if they did ever go off, it wouldn't be an immediate explosion that kills everyone.
Good.
Oh, you reduced the threat down quite a bit.
My minds are a lot more deadly than theirs, I can tell. And make theirs dinky little tiny things hastily made so we can have some kind of threat if we ever do something wrong. But I don't really have anywhere to put these mines, so I'll just keep them in the bag I've been putting them in. I guess I'll walk to Anaku.
Alrighty. So, you guys already moved from your game of poker, I guess. Are you guys still playing poker, or? I'm going to be honest. As you guys were playing, a ritual sacrifice happened, and I completely got distracted. So, everybody roll me a raw d20.
Raw?
Or whatever.
D20?
Yeah. Unless, well, between those three. You're not allowed to participate in their poker game.
It's actually, I think at this point it's 2, because I'm pretty sure somebody just booked it away.
Well, I got a 16 from someone who wasn't playing. He just walked up and dropped. Take it back. I don't see anyone beating the. All right, anybody can beat a nat 20. If anybody can beat a nat 20.
That's a 9. Kind of sounds like Nat if you think about it.
Nat 9.
David, you got anything that can beat that? Nope.
Well,
There was one winner to this game, and as he takes his winnings, which was not drinking, I guess, and proceeds to Anaku's room. Haiti, you're in the middle of your ritualistic sacrifice when Anaku shows up and says, Anaku specifically shows up in the room you're doing this in, and he's like, what the? Clearly the protocols aren't holding in place. I need you in the control room right away, and we'll talk about this later. Are you praying to Ra again? No, it doesn't matter. You need to get into the control room now.
I take a few seconds to finish my prayer, and I search the control room, covering fucking blood on my face.
As you start walking by, everybody notices the blood-covered zombie as he's walking to the control room. Alrighty.
I see what
We're
you
going
were
to-
asking me about now.
So now we're in the control room, and Naku's got everyone's attention. But as soon as Hades walk in, everyone can tell Naku's staring at him. And then you all notice he's also covered in blood. To the normal crew, this isn't an unusual sight, but you didn't expect it to happen so quickly.
Oh no, I had bets placed on it.
God damn, within a couple hours.
So why do we keep the psychopath on our ship?
He's very effective. He's very effective at fighting.
I don't know who told you to let off some steam, but it did not mean let go of one of our employees.
It's a new person. Who cares about them?
Anaku calls everyone to attention.
Big
Focus.
That's a
We had a
little
good
far.
crew
We
before
should've
until I
killed
watched
one.
20 of them get incinerated.
Oh yeah, that part.
And me
Well-
almost with it.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Try
We
again.
gotta probably figure out that whole part one day.
It's pretty funny though. I mean, no, it wasn't.
All right, Anaku calls everyone to order. All of you, focus. We have gotten our invitation. In the end, things are working out way better than expected. I'm starting
Great,
to
what'd you do,
think
suck
unions,
some digital dick.
in a turn of phrase, kind of.
Congrats.
Union seems to have more reach than I even imagined. For we were almost expecting. But this is more of a challenge for them than a mission for us.
I'm sorry, you.
So when you guys sit down, I need you to consider your position. You are simply ambassadors, coming to explore their new ideas in a different way of living. You're not there to gather information that you're expected to find. You're simply there to interview them, how they run things. Do not start any conflict. You do not work under any flag or stand for anything, especially union.
We're
So do
freelance.
not blow your cover. Exactly. You're just simple
What?
freelancers doing simple work. Getting
Man, I
into
love the union.
Excuse me?
You will be problematic with that mouth. Remember, undercover, focus on your mission, but also focus on your fake mission. Pretend you're there to figure out how they live, how they keep things in what they call order, how they're able to keep that planet away from. We're about to enter what they call a fun hole. Not sure what that meant, but it felt wrong. You can all see it out there in the scatters. It's the giant swirling black hole thing. When we make land, approach them, but do not engage them. It will lead you to their office. That's where you can start your investment. Do I make myself clear? And he looks specifically at Hades and says, do not kill anyone unless provoked. And do not provoke them to provoke you. He's staring deeply at Hades.
Right?
This should not be too difficult.
He could still destroy rocks, right?
Easy peasy.
As long as he doesn't cause, how do I say this would cause an international war between planets?
I think
if
me and
this
Hayes
falls
should team
apart.
up.
Well, you
think
guys are my
Hades is
eyes and
family.
ears out there. To keep him here is dangerous for the crew. It's best he's out there with.
Who cares about
So
the
damn
same
Just
crew
throw him
anyway?
in the fucking furnace then.
You are not
Excuse me,
getting rid.
Would you
You
say?
are clearly, as you guys are starting to have that conversation, you guys feel the ship suddenly get pulled. Usually you would be seated for this position, but you guys are now being forced from outer space into a atmosphere. Now you guys are pulled into a planet.
Did we
You guys
fall
are
to the
sit-
ground
Nope. The planet
on
itself.
re-entry?
Yeah, weirdly enough, you got the what is that? The ship is pulled into the atmosphere and then forced to hold there. And then you guys are allowed to jump into like a simple shuttle, and then you guys are shuttled off to the floor. And activate.
How cramped is the shuttle?
And,
Very. It's I'm gonna be honest,
Taxi cramped.
it's as if there was only space for 5 people here. But
And we got two
Wait.
Borgs and a bunch of regular people.
Yep.
The map doesn't
Wait, I don't think-
it's the scene.
BB.
I don't think my thing is moving. Yes.
Butt to butt,
Would
boys.
hypothetically, would mechs be allowed? Mostly because my guy, my one has EVA modules, so that means he can just not be in that sculpture. He can just be on the ground. He's not going to be in
Not
the
for this.
Okay.
They don't know you guys have mechs, and it's best you guys keep.
Oh,
the
they
mech
don't
stuff
know.
quiet.
Oh.
Who moved the thing?
I did it.
You didn't? Who moved my elf? Was it?
Genius idea.
Since these guys are kind of rough, let me do
load
the
the game.
He on the elf on the shelf.
The
He
map.
on the elf on the shelf.
Wait, are you in the map? It is taking a long time to load.
I'm in the map.
Yeah,
But I got one.
All right. Does anyone have an objection? I'm gonna do most of the talking, unless you guys want to butt in, which I don't mind.
Very much objection.
Roll a contested roll.
No.
Here's the thing. Everybody's going. I'm gonna let everyone know right now. Everyone's gonna have a moment to talk because I have created scenarios for everyone to have their moment.
Personally,
I
I
just
vote
want to-
screw. I vote personally screw BB's plan and have Hades do all the talking. I'm sure they'll go out quickly.
The maniac laughter definitely gives credence.
I'm going to go ahead and let you peer behind the DM screen for a second. I don't have the combat set up for you guys to survive this. This is totally bad if you don't understand. I buffed them stronger to. Don't fight them, please.
I was under the impression we weren't
Not
supposed
without
to
your
fight.
mechs.
I was under the impression
Yes,
we
not
weren't
without-
supposed to fight them.
not without the mechs. If you guys are gonna fight them as pilots, if you guys get killed, that's death. I don't want to
Hades
lose
with
you
his
guys right now.
armor, never gonna get hit.
I'm gonna go to the main entrance, I guess.
I've never been one to turn down
where the
rerolling
fuck did you go?
characters 3
He's
times in a
He's
session.
over here.
Went to the main entrance.
Yeah,
I
we
think
gotta
the
get.
middle would be
I
where
just
the
want
entrance
to,
would be because of the pathway.
I
Well,
just
actually, no,
want
the
to
path
point
is up
out
over
some.
here.
As you guys approach, you hear what sounds like talking amongst everyone. Holy shit! They actually showed up. They're here. You believe this? Fuckers
Why
actually
do all
showed
the
up.
heavy ground troops look ugly as fuck?
I just want to point
Well,
out
the-
that I'm still covered in blood.
I'm just
Not a
saying.
whole lot of
Oh shit!
I'm just saying.
not a whole lot of people get invited, so
Guys.
there's gonna be a bunch of inbreeding. That's why.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Regular ground troop looking fine. All I'm saying, he looking fine. Regular ground troop looking fine.
Oh, you have a thing for Asians, huh?
No, I've got a thing for men.
That is.
You act like you're the only
Hopefully
one.
all
men with
men.
hair, because
As you
That
hear
looks
them
like a
all
Joker
speaking,
reject.
as you hear them all speaking amongst themselves, shocked that you
Among-
guys actually came down, you hear one of them say, "Hey, head to the front. This is the side entrance. You're expected inside."
Understood.
And then one of them stops Looper as he crosses him. "Hey, you!
What's up, Chum?
Why'd you actually show up? Nobody actually shows up on the planet.
Hey, man, I'm just interested in the culture.
The culture.
Yeah,
Oh, you have no idea what's really going on here, do you?
enlighten me.
That's what we're
This
here
isn't
for.
what we would call a friendly society."
Do I look friendly?
He gives you a hard look up and down, like you look
I'm
friendlier
just
than the
kidding,
one
bud.
behind you.
Oh, don't worry. He's a good guy. He's a good man. Thing.
As you say that, he is standing covered in blood. So when you say he's a
oh,
good
we
guy,
forgot about that.
Don't worry. Our friend.
nobody cleaned him up.
Do not worry. That blood on our friend is his own. He got into an accident. He's very accident prone, hence the cybernetics.
I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief.
worry.
Actually,
and, like,
Jam.
He was a
pull
little
white
hungry.
gun.
Just throw some snow on him. It'll
It's
clean
just
him right on
tomato
up.
paste.
Snake is now going to just walk back.
Well,
to
he might enjoy it here more than anyone else.
Ooh, whoops.
But why don't you guys all come on in?
Alright.
As you guys are walking in, you guys have eyes on you like heavy.
As I walk past the regular ground troop, I'm going to look to him and say, "Nice sword." Like,
Hey, we didn't get into a fight, guys.
All right, no frisking.
Yeah.
See if we have weapons. All right, I'm happy with that.
I
You guys
know.
can have all your. Yeah, you guys are perfectly fine. This is a very interesting.
hold on. Hey,
hobby.
Looper.
Wait, where the?
Yeah.
Tim, we're just gonna go to the next point. We're gonna go to the next map by now.
Looper.
Yeah, we didn't
Traveling
kill
across the
anybody.
map at Mach 10.
Looper, do you have a plan for if this goes sideways?
Yes.
And that is?
What if it goes horizontal?
We'll talk our way out.
Alright, let's hope we can do that because...
What the fuck
I
is
But
that?
run.
Oh, that is something I'm great at.
Something's wrong. Give me 1 second. I gotta
Take
fix
it down.
that.
Alright, we're in the next scene.
Already?
No.
Yeah.
Everything's
We
black.
kind of did not wait for you to tell any story. We just
Yeah,
decided
that's
to go
fine.
straight in.
As you guys are, oh, I didn't add your characters into this, so let me go ahead and add you all in so you can see, because vision will be needed.
I'm so glad I have a drone.
Please don't attach a grenade to it.
Too late.
Hey, we'll find out when the time comes.
Have you guys ever seen a self-boiling apple?
Yes.
What?
You have?
No, I was fucking with
No.
you. No, what the fuck is a self-boiling apple?
Alright.
Good, because I thought for a second that was normal. I was about to say,
What
what
the
the
fuck it is?
I like how it implies. Yeah, I like
You're
how it implies boiling has been so important that you need a self-boiling one.
How boiled
Yeah.
apples benefit our health? What happens if you boil a red delicious apple?
Alright.
Nothing about self-boiling.
Are you all, are you all in? You all have vision? All you see? Everything's good?
I
I
guess
can see.
I guess
Yeah.
while we're making our way in, they hear our conversation about. So what you do is you put an apple in a jar filled with water, put the
Uh-huh.
lid on, and let it wait for 30 days, and then it starts boiling
Oh,
itself.
that's impressive. I'll have to write that down.
As you all walk into a facility, a gentleman greets you. Well, hello there. Welcome to our humble abode. It seems you guys have been given a proper invitation. My name is simply known as Doc Hollow. You just know me as Doc 8. Doc for short. You will be interesting to and integral for your stay here if you are all kept alive. But if anything does ever happen, I seek your, how do I say the word for this? We don't use it often in this planet. Consent to use your body for science. Anybody disagree with this?
No.
I frankly disagree.
You don't touch a single hair on my body when I'm dead.
Good luck trying to find my remains. I don't think there'll be any left.
What the fuck?
Be honest with you, now I think about it, there probably won't be anything left if I die.
Alrighty.
Wait, I don't have any too much body left, so do what you want.
You are all a very interesting group and you are all welcome. All I can say is welcome to home base, where all advancements of all lives are pushed to the absolute limit. And with all our advancements, we create some of the best technology I've ever truly seen. Have you ever seen a baby attached to a human man's head? It gives them extra arms and the ability to see things in 360 degree. It's truly amazing.
You could.
My drone does
should
that just
consider
fine, actually.
designing-
This is interesting. I start taking notes with a digipad.
You should
Ah,
consider
yes.
designing some
I
better
know.
looking guards with all the tech.
Finnick, as usual, is just recording everything.
Oh, worry not about those guys. They're what we call the unworked. They left with a lot of time between their days, so we set them out to watch the front. If anybody was ever actually able to get here without a proper invite, maybe they would be useful, but just don't tell them that we don't need any real use for them for now. Don't want them to lose any
Just a meat
morale.
shield?
They good
It's a
boys.
useless meat shield, if all honestly. No one has ever been here in... How long has it been? What year would it say for you guys? Still,
5,163, I believe.
it's been 163 years already? Well, interesting. You see him start typing out on a computer.
I'm sorry,
Well,
did
I'll
Hold
you,
on,
be.
what
He's
year
right.
is it actually? Hold on.
I'm sorry, did you lose
I thought it
track
was
of your own
5,100.
time?
5,016.
Did you lose track of your relative time?
Relative time. We don't worry about time here. It is truly unneeded for what we're working on.
Were you a I got a question for you, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's why I'm here, to answer all the
Were you a
first
colony?
questions.
Like how did you guys come here? How many years has it been?
Oh, it's been many generations. When I first showed up here, things were already a bit in motion, but they were a little less lively, per se.
So probably about 500 to 1,000 years.
Around that time would be accurate.
Gotcha. Okay.
But once we started colonizing the place, that's when things started getting more festive, as some would say.
You
You
guys
start
got
looking
food?
at food. Oh, that stuff that the other ones eat. They have something they eat. I've given up the concept of food. I've completely removed my inner stomach with this organic
too?
engine. Yes. Oh, what model do you
Amazing.
have?
I'm trying to remember exactly. It should be one of the higher end models, military grade.
Military grade. All that means is that it breaks after a while. What I have, the cybernetic increases by just simply existing within any kind of atmosphere. As long as I'm able to stand there, I'm able to generate enough energy to power a small city.
That's
You don't have a bio.
marvelous.
You don't have a bioprocessor. You're completely self-efficient.
I didn't say I don't have a bioprocessor. I have several. To keep all this thing going, if one of them were to fail, it would be a catastrophe the size no one can even imagine. I'm what they call a walking
Bomb?
death. But
Amazing.
it would be beautiful if I died. But that's why I'm not allowed to die. That's why I created this, the stasis field that keeps me replenished forever. It's a temporary step towards immortality, which I just can't seem to figure out the equation for death at the moment. But that's why your bodies would come in place.
Hold on, Dr. Ed. Hold on. Did you just imply you're trying to figure out immortality?
we figured out that the process of getting to it is just the process of removing the concept of death. It's a bit
Yeah,
fake.
so
I think
none of you noticed this, but when he said that, Victor got a small chill down his spine
Yeah.
when he said immortality.
Finnick is also very concerned. I
He
do
starts
not.
chuckling to himself.
I don't think
He
that.
looks at Hades and he's like, "That one's very close. Seems he just needs to be pushed over the edge, and he would live as long as he chose."
I think he's.
I don't
on
think you
enough
want
of
to
an
push him
edge.
over the edge.
He's on enough of an edge on his own. I think.
Push me on the edge. All my friends.
Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate really carefully.
You're welcome.
Really deeply. Really deeply.
You're welcome,
It's
Hades.
an honor. No, it's an honor to have this wishful thinking about me.
I know there is a man here who would truly love to. His name is Vilgrim. He's a bit of a fanatic, too much of a fanatic for me, but his ways do get results. He's created interesting things for. It would look kind of like you, if I'm going to be honest, but not as well maintained. You seem still capable of thought.
No, don't entirely.
Oh, you're going to be very interesting. Don't go too far. If you guys do seem to stay a little longer, me and you are going to be quite interesting comrades. He starts typing away at his desk. He's like, "Oh, yes, Eugene would need to speak to you all about your proper interviews and blah, 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 and whatever you guys got. The boring stuff. He handles the boring stuff. But now that I've got you all your information and this," and then he presses a button, and right out of the ground, you all feel a little prick as a small needle has been pushed into all of you and then removed.
Oh, hell no.
In which,
Oh,
wait,
hell, doing
wait,
something to not
wait,
get
wait,
hit.
wait. What part of it is it pricking into us?
Yeah, whatever exposed ability to prick into anyone.
I think
It's
Yeah, where I'm doing
self-modulating.
I'm doing skill triggers. I'm not getting pricked by nothing.
my guy's getting
Yeah.
my guy's getting pricked in the back. Then
Get somebody in the back. It struggles with Hades for a second until it finds what looks like flesh.
Good luck.
you can't get away.
I just gonna run out to the needle and I just like easy eye.
Damn, dude, that was bad.
And I put the needle directly in my eye.
That's fucking gross.
The tiny part
All right.
of my eye says it's flesh, but there's a tiny part.
Can I use hack and
Right?
Can I quickly use
That
I'm
is so
assuming-
fucking creepy.
I'm assuming with my role that instinctually one of my robotics arms grabs the pneumatic arm trying to stab me with the needle.
Yep. As you grab it, you kind of almost borderline crush it as it throws the needle into an air, and another arm flies out, grabs it, and pulls it away.
Flies
I
the needle?
has.
Yep. The needle is thrown into the air as you grab
What
it.
if my other arm catches it before the other arm catches it?
Roll for it.
Yeah.
All right.
With that roll,
get somewhere. Wait. Give me 1 second.
I roll a
Sorry.
22.
All right, you catch the other arm, and it's about to drop the needle. And as it drops it, another arm pops up. It's as if this room is covered in arms to take this sample.
Don't make me blow this room up.
You can do it as you please. You are
About to go
standing in a room with a
Doc Ock.
nuclear person right now.
I'm about to go Doc Ock in a second.
You realize that the most complying one is me right now.
Right? You stabbed it into your own eye. That's so fucking creepy. All right, let me go back up here.
Nuclear just means a normal mother and father relationship with their child, right?
That's
one way to see it.
That's
A
nuclear
nuclear.
family. He's talking about nuclear fuels, to which I'm amazed on how he'd be able to do that.
Hey, they got interesting tech here. But Marcus, you rolled a 10 on get somewhere quickly. What were you trying to get?
To dodge out of the way of a prickly needle thing that I don't want in me.
Well, you dodged the first one really well, but as you dodged the first one, you
I'm gonna
landed
have
right
to roll
onto the second.
Or
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you all know right now. You guys can keep rolling.
sweet.
You eventually are gonna run out, and you get stabbed, and he takes this small sample.
So,
Now let's go down to Finnick. You rolled a 13 and hack and fix. Trying to hack one of the arms?
No. I'm trying to figure out if if it's something that is going to affect me physically or if it's something that affects my systems.
Oh, just physically.
All right.
You gotta be honest. You guys are the first new people that have been on this planet in a long time. And I don't think you noticed, but there's no women around.
all right. So, question.
I was just joking.
So,
You-
what is it now? 'Cause I still haven't got pricked yet.
Wait a minute, no, hold on. That last thing was only a threat to one person here.
Wait, let me keep going down the list real quick. Rain, you rolled a 16 to get somewhere quickly. Was that also to dodge?
To dodge, but in a way that gets me closer to outside this room.
All right. Well, it did work until the other arm came up, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and dodge again.
Keep on rolling, boy. You got this.
Oh, he did not.
That works.
All right. As you dodge the first arm and you see the second one coming, you dodge the second one, and then as you dodge the second one comes flying out from the top of the roof, and it's coming down quick. Go ahead and roll me another dodge. Ooh, damn! You are like very like agile.
It's almost like he built his mech and his character to be that way.
Right? And
I wanna
suddenly
be very
three
clear,
giant.
Each one of these rolls are getting me closer to the door.
Yeah, and you just need to get past this last one. Roll one more as three arms suddenly jettison at you.
Matt 1. Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. As you dodge two of them, the last one sneaks and catches a little piece of you. It gets just enough to pull away. Yeah, absolutely.
That was my highest roll out of all of them.
Yeah, but you want to
It was also the most difficult.
Here's the thing, I just needed a nat 20 and you would have got out of there, but you just didn't get it. I'm sorry. Let's see, next is Billy with a charm. How are you gonna charm it?
I'm gonna make it think that it got my sample, and it didn't.
How? With a charm.
I don't know.
You spit in the syringe instead?
Yeah, there you go.
That would actually be more than enough. You spit into the syringe.
Yeah, I don't want to get stabbed.
All right. As it's approaching you, you slowly give it enough saliva for it just take that. You spit into the air, the syringe catches it. Alrighty. As you all are done,
catch them.
I haven't got stabbed
They're
yet.
trying to stab me.
Oh no, you got stabbed already.
What do you mean I got stabbed already?
You got stabbed already. You got both arms. Do you have two more extra arms?
Well, what I can do is I can slip. I don't even have to roll.
Wait, what are you trying to take control of? Give me 1 second. We'll get back to you in a second. Alex, you're taking control. How are you planning to do that?
So I want to try and get behind them while they're coming at me and grab them from behind.
The arms?
Yeah.
Okay. You grab one of the first arm that comes at you really quickly. You get around it and you grab it. But as you grab that one, another one starts coming at you. What are you doing with that one?
I'm gonna try and wrap the other arm around the arm coming. So I'm gonna use a different roll for that.
Try peeing on it.
That might work.
That might work if you want to try pissing on it.
Quickly undo your
You
pants.
done past that. If you try dodging it, it suddenly comes at you and gets you right in the ball sack and pulls enough piss to last a month.
Take 1d4 emotional damage.
But now he gets you and then pulls in enough, gets a tiny sample and is satisfied. All right, now back to Victor. You're still saying you got two, and you're saying you didn't get the third one. How are you planning to dodge the third arm coming at you?
I'm slipping. I'm using a bond. I can
you
literally
didn't use one of your
teleport
bonds?
10 meters away.
You said you wanted to use bonds.
I'm
You not wanna
teleporting 10 meters
I
away,
thought we
which
were
is
doing bonds.
fucking far.
Oh shoot! Since Bojangles doesn't want to use bonds, we can't use bonds. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I thought we weren't using bonds. 'Cause
I
we
know,
never
it's
had
fine,
it
it's
at the
fine.
No, it
beginning.
was people said we were using bonds about stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
when you
think-
said we could, I said, yeah, fine. If you want to use bonds, go for it. It's to help me learn how to use it, so it's fine.
Well, I guess I gotta put a bond on my character now.
Put a bond on it real quick.
It's not that hard. It's if anything, it's really
Yeah,
good.
it's super simple.
I have to read what they do.
What's up, Bob?
So which bond are you using?
No clue,
I'm
I-
using the bond
Oh,
called
but-
Slip. I can instantly disappear from sight and reappear somewhere else within 10 meters or so.
All right. As
And
you
I don't
appear,
have to be able to see where
That's
I'm
fine.
going.
as you slip, you suddenly hear the doctor look up for a second and realize what you did. And as you slip back within one of the 10 meters, you find yourself cascaded in a ball, an iron ball of hands. Each of them holding
Slip
you.
again.
You can slip all you want. That ball's taking its bit of DNA sample and then it's letting you slip all over the place. Sir, you're getting the sample taken.
I slip 10 meters out the door. I disappear and reappear.
Got what he needed. You're free to leave.
What? No. This
You
seems
can fight it
bullshit.
all you want. It
This
is
seems
100.
bullshit.
I understand, but that's how it is. As you all are fighting in his office to get things going. Oh, go ahead, Hades. Go ahead.
I just said to Dr. H, sorry, is he kind of fear of death? Is it not nice, useless to feel that?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't catch any of that. What?
See, it's have a fear of death. They kind of don't understand it's useless. to
Ah.
feel that.
Understood. They can fear it all they want, but once I'm done, no one will fear death. Death will be, how do you say, my bitch. That's right. Now, as he says that, he looks at everyone and is like, okay, how do you want to get it?
You know I have
Jack-
needle-like appendages on my
know.
arms, right?
Yeah, but how do you plan to get it? You could just ask him and he'll give it to you willingly.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask him. Well, since you got a sample from me, I'm going to need a sample from you. It's only fair that way. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. He presses a button, and then a cascade of jars fall from the ceiling. Now, I have pieces of my brain, I have my liver, toes, any part of my body you'd like. It's all yours. I clone them daily.
What?
What?
Okay.
He's waiting
I
for you to
take the
make a
brains.
choice. All right, you take what looks like a very small piece of gray matter. He's like, oh, very nice. That one has been really useful for me. I wouldn't recommend eating it per se. Very gamey. As he says that, he's like, all right, enough fooling around. We've got to get this going on. Whatever your mission is, clearly it is to gather information. But whatever the information you're truly here to seek, you only find it in one place and one place only. I'm going to send you there now. He looks around at his keyboard and realizes that he didn't add the actors into the room, so he has to do that real quick. Oh, 1 second. Bam. Why, there's so many of you. There should only be 5, but after this, there can only be 4 to 5 people in a mission. Mission. Go. There are so many motherfuckers in this game. Alright, there we go. And he just put you all in one group and I can just pull all of you. He presses the button and suddenly the floor starts moving. You realize you guys are standing on an what are those things? An escalator? A walk? Those moving, walking
Stairs,
sidewalks.
escalators.
And you guys get pulled into an office. This is the most normal looking office you've ever seen. And you see 2 gentlemen sitting in there. One of them is a very imposing gentleman, real big, sitting in a nice white suit with a black shirt. While another person
Red.
stands in the corner. You can tell that he's his guard, per se. He doesn't move, but he seems to be holding on to a very strong and steady position as a presence in the room to let people know he is there. Now, Overseer said he's going to be right back, so I'm going to wait till he comes back before we continue.
Yeah, I just want you to know something. Like, you
Mhm.
realize that in somewhere, see, so Dr. H not gonna have, actually, is, but gonna have an anterior version of Hades.
Oh, 100%. He's not using it to clone. I'm going to be real with you. What he's doing with that sample It's just adding for more shit that he can eventually experiment with. He's more experimentation than anything. Literally, the sample thing was just to fuck with you guys. Or was it?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Out of curiosity, how you guys liking it so far? Very RP heavy this session.
I'm liking it.
The only
Spent
reason
a
it's
whole lot of time rolling to dodge a thing, which was inevitable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my one complaint, but that's literally nothing. No problem with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I needed that to happen.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, you guys got way more techniques as pilots than I thought. I didn't prepare for you guys to dodge that. Are wanting to dodge it so quickly. Thought it would be a quick prick and get out, and then you guys worry about it later, but everybody's got
At least
fucking
say
skill.
why before you try to all get us pricked by something we don't know what it is.
Well, maybe it's 'cause
Mad
we'll
scientist
learn later.
vibes.
Otherwise, we don't want to get pricked by it.
Oh, well, you wouldn't agree to it if you knew why.
Well, you can lie to me. I just want a reason.
Oh, well, fair. All right, I could lie to you. He's making all of you genetic cat girl versions of you.
Wonderful.
God damn, I'm blowing this
Finally,
place up.
finally, something I can finick fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna be pleased to see the 80s version of a cat girl.
God, that's gonna be horrific to look at. And worry not, Finnick, you do get your own bull. Worry not.
Shut the fuck.
Now,
Right, now I'm gonna make something just to torment you.
Why would you even do that?
Just continue the thing. Don't worry. Continue what you're doing.
Now, I want to see 80s version of a cat girl.
I don't want that. I was joking. I was told to lie. I don't want that in reason.
Too late. You didn't. You must not have so many good ideas.
Where's the good idea in that? That sounds like hell.
Back.
A cat girl version of a zombie Borg robot. No.
I'm back. What I miss?
Oh, I told everybody what the samples will be used for.
What will
We're
they be
making
used for?
alternative cat girl versions of everyone.
You're joking, right?
Absolutely. Because what Hades has introduced will not be allowed to exist. I've committed enough blasphemy in my life, but that would be my final straw against God, and I'm not willing to do it.
He is absolutely not joking.
Why do I? I am absolutely joking. I am not I'm not creating a Hades cat girl. I'm emotionally not prepared for that. But since everyone's here, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Your character is a girl already.
I have a theoretical question.
Whose character is a girl?
If Ring, I have a theoretical question though. If you make the cat girl version of Hades, technically the Doctor took organic versions. So would we see a fully human version?
Don't even add that. No, I don't even know what the human version of Hades looked like. He got fucked with at the age of 4, so that was the last human I can imagine.
Look at your DM, baby.
Oh dear God, I'm so fucking blind. Fuck.
If you've done,
How did you find this so quickly?
if you've done what I thought you're gonna do, all I'm gonna say is, damn it, you may have beaten me to it.
Alrighty, well, the internet is a gross place. The internet has taught me I am never strong enough. But as you all are here, you see what looks like a burly man chomping on a cigar, and he's like, well, well, well. If it isn't the picky investigators coming to do an interview with, well, me. You want to know how my colony survives out here? Well, let me tell you. It survives off of pure will, intimidation, and... Are you going to write this down?
I already have my pad out.
Felix recording it as always.
Pull out my drone and have the recording happen.
All right, awesome. Good. I'm going to be honest. I knew there was going to be a few of you, but what's with the thing? And he starts pointing at Hades. What's up with that?
A good friend.
You'd rather be here and not outside, alright? Far better.
Is he Did you talk to Pilgrim already? Is that where you got him?
No, he's
I
one
wish
of ours.
that was the case.
He's with us.
But you've had one of these.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God, it talks?
He talks. Be respectful of our friend, please.
I mean, I don't care.
He's a person.
That's a
not
person.
really.
I don't know about that one.
Weren't you here to answer questions we have? Why are you questioning us?
BB,
Oh, good point. Good
BB,
point.
can you check DMs?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. You saying, are you here to answer
What
us?
the
That
fuck?
sounds-
Perfect. What the shit? Why am I getting surrounded by cat girls now? All right, I'm done. Never bringing up cat girls ever again.
You're gonna bring some
Overseer.
into the game now.
Overseer, do you want to see what I made for him?
Yeah, sure.
He said he was going to make a cat girl version of all of us, so I did it for him.
Oh boy. Oh my god, what in the
Let
world?
me see. Let me see.
I'll
let
send
me
it to you.
see.
I'll send it to you.
Why is this a thing?
I'm a master at my craft.
Well, I'm going to continue on.
And your
So,
craft is cat girlifying.
Yes.
oh
Please,
dear God.
my craft is the sex. Now, please continue, BB.
Alrighty.
Here
So,
you go, BB.
you didn't make a cat girl also.
I guess
Oh
I have to make
dear.
one too.
Another person sends me a cat girl pic. I swear to God, I'm blowing up the internet.
You
Hey,
can try.
doing my job for me.
Alrighty. God damn it, I can't even focus. All right. As Eugene is looking at all of you, he's like, all right, let's start this interview from the top. When I first showed up here, this was a deathlit planet, just filled to the brim with just marauders, wild men looking to just need to be broken and put into place. But then I
Marauders,
thought
you
to
say?
myself, oh, yes. Just people doing as they please. And that's when I realized I don't need to give them order. I just need to give them a goal, an idea. That's when I started taking things over. Small little skirmishes at first. Me and my little Lucky Lucy were just destroying these guys in combat. They all were slowly coming to heel, joining the winning side. But after a while, we started catching more attention. Let's just say Union's not really comfortable with people taking over planets the way I was. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't doing it for any other reason than to bring this place to be a more civil and respectable location. But of course, that not everybody sits and talks about these things, so I took it upon myself to do so. Now, after a few skirmishes and a few battles, I had everyone pretty much agreeing that I was the main boss. And as the main boss, I had a few ideas. I wasn't going to put any laws on them, give them any orders. I just wanted to give them one thing and one thing only. One goal: to create paradise. And that's what you're looking at now. There's no laws or ethics, as some would say, in this place, but things always work. You need something done with just the right amount of elbow greasing and words, you can get anyone to do anything for you. Most likely you'll be talking to the karma. But besides them, you can talk to anyone. Like, I know you've already seen the doctor. He seems to always get to people first before me. He's a bit of egghead things. Without his knowledge, we would have never advanced so far. He has us creating perfect clones. Can you believe that? Perfect clones. They don't move much or talk or do much of anything really, but if you need anything, a clone can be made for you. And we got vehicles that can get you from point A to point B in any kind of time at all. It doesn't even have to bend space to do so. And that travel is completely free. We have the clones doing the driving. We can't do much besides some simple rudimentary tasks, but we'll see if we can push that forward. I see you guys are writing this down. Make sure you get me in a good light. Show me as kind of like the hero type, understood?
Oh, don't worry. It is all perfectly put down.
All right, awesome.
The shading
Now,
is immaculate.
Oh, thank you. Now, here's where things got a little interesting. Have you ever heard of a group called Horus?
You say that he just kind of okay. That gasp was not actually happening. I'm sorry. You say that Philly just kind of tenses up a bit.
Yeah, not a lot of people know about them.
You see me, actually.
That's why I was wondering how you were not a part of Vilgum's group. You said you've been roaming around with these guys. Kind of makes me feel a little less special, but nonetheless. while I was moving things forward into a bright new future, I got in contact with a group calling themselves Horus, and they promised me crazy things, potential things that I didn't even consider, things that I thought were impossible. They sent my way. God,
What's wrong?
oh, just text message.
Did someone send you another Gecko post?
God damn it, no. No, nobody better send me a goddamn cat post. Oh, yes, Horse. They promised me power like no other. And all I had to do, promise them a place, kind of like a safe haven, where they can run their experiments. Boy, they've been running them wild. I don't think you've noticed this, but we have only planet in existence that moves on its own gravitational pull. It can do it. It has its own trajectory, and only certain people can actually get to us. Isn't that interesting? Like the only way you guys
Extremely.
That's
There.
fantastic.
Sounds problematic.
And why? How does it do this?
Well, you see, I don't fucking know. But they keep working things out here, and they keep things moving. Only problem is, they've kind of taken over too much of the territory, trying to push in onto my turf. I'm gonna be honest. This is the last base I actually have full control over. The rest of the planet's kind of falling into their hands.
So you're telling us you want us to give them a interview?
He looks at you and is like, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe you can interview them and see what they got planned. Because all I want is to get my paradise up and running again. Don't get me wrong, things are good now, but I wonder how long until they try to squeeze me out of my own gig.
We wouldn't want that to happen, would we?
No, not at all.
Worry not, sir.
That's a
We
weird
will
way to say that.
Sorry. Worry not, sir. We will ensure that nothing bad happens to you and your project. We will interrogate them, get the information you need, and get the job done, essentially.
Why are y'all so quick to want to help me anyways?
Well, is that not just
Is this for your story?
Is this not just a good and kind and caring nature? It's always good to help another person, is it not? And you seem
I'm
like
looking
a
for future real estate.
you seem like a appropriate fellow. Very
I look
distinguished.
directly. Yo. His guard does not blink away at you at all. But as you say that, he's like, you know, I've been on this planet a long time, but before I even got onto the planet, I never knew what a good and distinguished man looked like. And you come in here offering me an opportunity just like they did. And you're not even asking for any pay, you're not asking for any research, you're not asking for anything. Now I have to actually ask, why are you here so eager to help me?
Pay is
As
not
he says that,
typically
he
what
chomps
I ask.
aggressively on his cigar.
Oh,
Doing a lot of personal research.
Yes, we are trying to figure out our
What
own
the
stuff
hell,
out,
Hades?
basically. Besides, pay is not usually what I ask for. I'm not good at that negotiation. I leave that to my friends here.
You know, I'm not the type to look a gift horse in the mouth. That's how I got in this position in the first place. But how about we make this a little bit more interesting? I'll let you explore the rest of this planet to your heart's content. But if you find out anything, I mean absolutely anything, on what their plans to do with me and mine, and if they're willing to let go of some of their places so I can take back control, I might be willing to even give you guys some of this land since you're looking for some new territory. If you want some real estate.
Fantastic.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
That is very gracious of you.
Gracious isn't the word. It's more like insurance. I find people play better when they have something working for them. Hey, yo, Jacob, quit staring at the Borg. He stops staring at you and he starts staring past you, Hades.
I keep staring at him.
You notice as you're staring at him, he is unfazed. He truly is being a good bodyguard in this position. Now, before you guys leave, that Borg of yours, he definitely needs to be seen by Pilgrim. He would be very interested in that. But let's continue on this interview. And then as he says that, he proceeds to tell you his whole life story in great detail. hours goes by
Phoenix
to the
slips out
point where
before-
BB.
Phoenix slips
Beep,
out
beep.
less than a quarter through. He just backs up. He uses Hades' imposing figure to just block the fact he's left the room.
BB.
hey, this guy only lets you guys in here because of his hubris. Yes.
How bad?
Oh,
How bad would it be? Me and this guy.
How bad would what be? What are you planning?
Look at DMs.
It better not be
How
another.
bad would it be?
Oh, not that bad actually. He's not able to actually take up that position at all
Well,
due to a
It's more.
presence on
It's more of what he did in the past to obtain what he has now.
Well, then you would be slightly against him on multiple things, and you wouldn't want him to have that power again for sure.
All right.
Whoever joins should
But-
know that this is being live streamed. If they do not want to be live streamed, they should not speak.
Tell him you want to
Oh,
legalize
shit.
nuclear bombs. Tell him you want to.
I want nuclear bombs.
There we go.
Got the Wizard Money Gang.
Shadow Buddy was.
So
Alright, so- Oh wait, that means people are gonna hear us talk about cat girls. God damn it!
yes, it does.
BB,
It's already too late. People are already watching.
arguably, anything is legal if you don't get caught.
Excuse me, what?
You do not want that. Well, that's attached to you forever.
Now that's the Bajinga philosophy right there.
Oh my gosh.
But nonetheless, he after telling his whole life detail in detail, he looks at Looper as he wrote it all down. He didn't even realize that Finnick disappeared in the middle of all that. Everyone else is struggling to stay awake because his story actually, for the first 5 hours, extremely boring.
Oh,
Until
no, I just look at the guard. I don't even listen to him.
And I
have
just
you not
say
stopped looking at the
randomly,
guard?
No.
Oh,
After the 5 hours, I'm coming back in, slipping the same way I came in.
and then I suddenly bring up the conversation. So, what's your thoughts on Harrison Armory?
Harrison. If I'm gonna be honest, they have great mechs, and I kind of don't disagree with the way they handle business.
You can see
If you
Finnick
help
just
them-
balling his fist. Well, by you and me.
I thought you're out the room. You're gone.
No, I said
He said
came
he slipped back in.
I slipped back
Oh,
in. Behind Hades, Finnick is balling his fist, so only like the team can see that.
and so, what about Setcom? Are you familiar?
Well, Setcom is a very interesting group. Let's just say, if you're willing to play ball with them, you can play anywhere. But they're kind of a little too pushy on their transhumanism ideas. Personally, I agree, humanity above all, but I don't really agree with their way of never really talking things out. I'm a very charming fellow. He truly believes he's like a great guy and a great negotiator, but you've heard his whole life story, hypothetically. He's really is more into Setcom than he's willing to put off.
Do I know this?
You can tell based off of his answer and the way he told his whole life, he's a huge Setcom fan, but he just won't admit it.
I forgot to mention to you. I can tell when someone's lying to me.
Well, you can tell he's lying about not agreeing, like not liking Setcom. He loves them, but he can't say it. Because he knows he's being recorded and being written down, so he's trying to build a proper image.
A proper image.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is his second path to stardom here.
She trusts me. That's all she is.
Can I?
She's hot. She's trying to cool off, and then she's like, "It's off. I can't even cool off."
Can I kind of nudge him towards what kind of things he quote unquote hates about calm?
Oh, well, you have
Excuse
to
me, what?
understand. You have to understand Setcom, where they would say people in their heyday really truly could push themselves to really achieve new limits, but they were always limiting themselves with the thoughts and comments of people below them. And because of that, they slowed themselves down, not really pushing for new progress. Honestly, I know that they've done some things that the world would consider problematic and aggressive.
Necessary,
some of-
right?
I would say necessary to expand, to really push humanity deep into the stars. Like truly, we wouldn't be where they are right now without their action.
Like
Now, third
pioneers.
Pioneers of their own set. Yes, exactly. Exactly, you get it. He's not realizing the trap you're setting him into. He's walking full heady into it.
But anyway, to the next topic.
Then Private Comms Looper.
What about these other Forpos? The Shino... Shit, what are they called?
Oh, the fancy ones.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something about them. If you got enough coin to play with them, then you can get whatever you want. And I don't disagree with that concept, but I don't agree with the concept of you have to have it. Sometimes you can work with a credit system. Maybe you can allow yourself a little bit of leeway for people who are a little downtrodden. Give them a chance to pull themselves up by their metaphorical bootstrap. Them and their elitist lifestyle truly doesn't fit my ideals. He's trying to say the right thing, but he also agrees with the way they do things, because fuck it, if he can make money, he wants money also. You can tell he's also lying here. He's not a good politician.
You
Well,
will never need a roll to find out.
I have
any
one
of
more
those.
question before we leave, and I know it's probably a weird one, because not very many people like talking about it.
Oh, I'll
Would
talk
you
about
like-
anything.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
I was curious, what's your thoughts on Horus?
Horse. Promise you the world, but they only give you the scraps. They'll
Well,
take more than they give. They see themselves as some ultimate intelligence, but really, they're no different than anyone else. If you've ever dealt with Horus, you'll see there what they give you think are gifts, but honestly, they're curses wrapped in fine fucking plastic. But I'll give it to them. They're all man of their word. They'll give you what they promise. Just know it will come back to bite you. Oh God! Look, you
Look at the
why-
time. Oh my gosh.
As you look at him, he reacts very aggressively. He's uncomfortable by your presence. But for the first time, you stop looking at the guard. You notice that the guard's shoulders finally relaxed.
Man just had like 1,000,000 pounds lifted off his shoulders.
I think this about wraps up the interview, and let's go ahead and conduct our other interviews. Wouldn't you guys
perfect.
agree?
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. We should.
Well, actually,
end
could I
communication.
interview your guard?
He doesn't really talk much, but you know what? Jacob, tell him your name. Jacob. There you go.
Yes, good.
Oh, thanks
Very
for
well.
the introduction.
Anyway,
And how long has Jacob been working with you?
Dude, as long as I remember, he showed up here one day. Not sure how he got here, but once he showed up, never left my side, and he's cracked a few skulls for me.
Is he human?
I think so. Jacob, you're human, right? He just kind of nods his head at him, and then he's like, "Yeah, he's human."
Does he have any cybernetics?
You're asking the wrong guy. You'd have to ask Pilgrim at the dock about that.
Hold on, bring it back.
Every time he disappears for a moment, doesn't really do much. Alrighty.
Oh,
So,
Benny.
you met my egotistical guy who's the only reason you guys are here. This was who Anaku was talking to, and Anaku was promising him the interview. Because he's desperate to be seen as a good guy for a little bit.
everything's been like recorded miraculously. He's not being seen as any good person.
Nope.
Hi.
And thanks
I
to
have
Looper's ability to tell he's been lying, you know he's lied a lot during this conversation.
I have some select words for him when everyone leaves the room.
What are you going?
I just like the
You-
effect of my presence.
You want me to do it now, or you want me to
Wait
wait?
till Overseer comes back so we can keep it
Okay.
going. We got one more room we need to get to before we end all this. And then get
Damn, this
ready
is the-
for
The earliest. This is like the earliest we've been in a session to be wrapping it up.
True, but we haven't had to actually, run any combat. And the next part, after this next bit of discussion, we're gonna be able to explore the rest of the planet. So I gotta prepare because the planet is very fucking hostile to people asking questions.
Makes sense.
I'm very good at knowing things without asking questions.
Hey, you're gonna have to deal with Horace now. You guys got your first entrance into the place. And you guys are in it. Now you're gonna deal with the consequences.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Ask away.
I made a new mech, and as it can you do a protocol, and just on it says once around you can use boost as a free action. Does that mean I just have double movement speed for the rest of the game after I use it as a protocol?
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Basically, you use your protocol to get the boost of the free action, which means you waste your protocol for that. We use your
So,
protocol.
Well,
for
I
that.
mean, I use my protocol, and it says for the rest of the scene, +1 accuracy on whatever, and you once around you can use boost as a free action. Does that just mean boost is available to me whenever I want it? Just double movement speed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless the DM shows up and says, nothing personnel, kid.
Good news is Death Cloud. Well, bad news is Death Cloud will activate if you try to use it. If you're fighting an enemy Iskander. Oh,
Alright.
Like, ooh.
oh yeah. By the way,
So I'm
CB.
assuming.
Actually, never mind. Let's talk about it later.
I'm assuming he gives me the thingies, the coordinates of the other place.
Actually, before you leave, no Pilgrim's a bit eccentric. And not everything he says is as truthful as it may seem. He's a pioneer of sorts, pushing certain things to the limit. No, I don't approve of everything that he does, but I don't get in his way either. He's his own person doing his own things with no restrictions or limitations from me.
What you're saying
He's
is he
saying
does
that-
good work.
If you consider what he does good work, I would say yes. Why is Vash sitting on his lap?
Tell
I
us.
am
Tell me a story.
breathing down his neck.
He's Santa boss.
Yeah.
I was just
He's-
wondering what he wanted for Christmas. And
As you sit on his lap,
Boss, boss,
like-
can I get a tricycle for Christmas?
No, I haven't hit of that cigar.
You'll have the
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're on the naughty list. So,
So
I'm
a
definitely
pair
on
of
that
slippers
list.
and a dildo. If you don't like the slippers, go fuck yourself.
God damn, Santa, you are aggressive.
I'm definitely on that list after
Have
I
you
say
met
BB.
kids these days?
I mean,
He
to be
has a
honest,
daughter.
I hate. Yeah, but my kid is the only reason I meet kids these days. So I'm wondering, how are you meeting kids these days? I'm just playing.
Dog.
All right. As he says that, he presses the button and suddenly the floor starts moving again. As you guys are being pushed away, and he's like, "It's been an honor talking to you all. Hopefully, we continue our agreements when you guys start leaving this area. Remember,
Ta-ta.
I'm your pal." As you guys are leaving.
it's BB.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You wanted to say something before you leave.
What the
Yeah.
As you get your
Alright.
way, go ahead and say your last thing to him that you want to say.
All right. Well, all of them
Yeah,
are getting
all of you
out
got
of the
comfy on the
room.
couch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, all of them are leaving the room. I stay behind for a second because I need to have a chat with the big man himself, Eugene. So it's nice talking to you. You've been real big help learning the ropes around this what can only be called a strange planet, having weird gravity and whatnot. So, as a reminder of our little ragtag bunch, I'd like to give you this spherical ball that actually glows up at night, so you can actually see what you're doing. So it's a good paperweight, and you can read books without needing to turn on all these lights in here. I hand him what can only be described as a death cloud mine.
Why?
Little quarter-sized ball.
He takes it. And he's like, "Thank you. I don't really do much reading, but I'll keep it with the rest of the thing."
You
As he
have so
puts it
many
in his
papers in
drawer.
here. Might as well use it as a paperweight.
These are just papers to keep things in order. Worry not, I got a guy for that. He puts it in his desk drawer and he's like, "That was very nice of you. And remember, I'm your pal." And then
Yeah.
he pushes you away with the rest.
I hope you read his Yelp reviews. I got a guy for that.
I'm still holding that bag of mines that I took out of the ship.
and they will not check you for it.
Am I the
This
only
is a
one
lawless land.
concerned he just gave a bomb to the guy in charge here? Am I the only one concerned?
Oh, he has no idea it's a bomb.
Yeah,
He has no idea, but your team probably does.
yeah.
Oh, no, you waited
They
till they all
weren't in
left.
the room.
Yeah, they all left before that
I'm
happened.
not saying me as in Finnick. I'm saying me as in the player. Am I the only one concerned?
I don't give a fuck.
Man's a tyrant, man. My backstory conflicts with that.
I'm
Cool
not saying-
guys, cool
I'm not
guys don't
saying
look
you
at
shouldn't.
explosions
I'm
when
not
they're
saying you
walking away.
shouldn't.
So
Don't get it
Here's
wrong.
the thing.
I'm happy you
That
did.
might be useful, or that might be useful now or later. Who knows? But as you guys are being pulled into what looks like an operating room, you see a man whose head is no longer attached to his body. It is encased in a jar. Stands in front of you all, being like, "Well, if it isn't the guest,
That
are
could
you?"
be good for you.
He looks at you and like he looks around. What?
Your head's in a goddamn jar.
Oh yes, that.
I think I'm gonna like him.
Why is there just a cone?
He's gonna shoot a man.
Bob
Ooh.
is just gonna send him to fucking Kingdom
What
Come.
incarnation
Let me just
is
do a
this
burst
thing?
to area real quick. Roll 2d6 damage.
I'm just gonna go
We're
ahead
just
and
giving
do
a heads up
cascade
about your
of the enemies
arrival.
in the
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Can we not explode the goddamn? Why is everybody attacking my ass?
What is this?
I'm gonna use ranged
Hey.
weapon cone 3.
Alright, let us knock this off.
So we're gonna kill my guy before you even introduce. He's really a cool guy. I'm just playing.
He's like,
So as
hey
we-
guys, it's me, Pickle Hand.
He looks at you all and says, "Well, if it isn't the guest, my name before you is Pioneer Pilgrim. I am. Well, you can call me the head physician." As he taps his
Oh,
glass.
I get it.
The head. That's better than mine.
Ah, I love that you all have a bit of humor. You're gonna need it here. Now, I assume you all can sense it. Your body's being used for just in case anything happens. Correct?
Not at all.
Yeah, don't touch me.
It'd be a hard time.
Immediately
Getting
takes his
the
seat on the
guy.
operating table.
Yeah.
Well, I am here to help anybody who has to ever get hurt, with no charge, of course, to bring them back to fit and fighting form. I am the, how do you say, liaison between life and death, and I lead everyone back to life.
You make clones?
Ah,
He makes clones.
I don't necessarily make the clone. I augment them.
Would you guys mind sitting
Stop,
down? You're
please.
making me nervous.
What?
Show me some of your work. There's someone on the operating table.
Oh. All right. As
Some
he
of your
says, "Oh, you
skills.
want to see one of my latest ones?" He pulls out what looks like a lesser version of what Hades could possibly look like. It has hair, but it's in patches. Its eyes are completely gone. It has what looks over its face like a module where it speaks out of, and its body is borderline more metal than flesh. He's like, "This is my latest. This man got stepped on something he wasn't supposed to and was left in more pieces than we could ever truly repair. So I modified it. He would still technically be alive, technically, to still function as his daily task. The creature you see is, it's
I'm not-
technically alive, but don't know by how.
Is he for sale?
Well, it depends. Wait, no, it is not for sale. We do not sell things here.
But
We
it's
do not
awesome.
sell people here.
Is he for borrow?
Isn't-
I don't think that counts as people.
Damn, I didn't know we had members from Smith Shapino.
He's staring at you all like super aggressively. Like, you're not recording this.
Oh no!
I
I'm
mean,
not.
we're streaming.
Finnick
But...
says like an absolute liar.
Oh no, of course not. You see a red dot on the visor.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He sees the record thing in the visor.
I say no. I'm not. I'm not recording at all.
Well, in all honesty, they really aren't for sale. But if you wanted one, it wouldn't be a problem. If you bring me the body, I could modify one for you in no time at all. But it seems you have one. don't
No,
remember
no, no,
when
no,
I
no,
worked
no, no.
on
He's a
this.
superior, very superior.
These things I wouldn't call superior in any sense.
I'm
Like,
super kidding.
oh shit, it talks.
Everyone has that reaction.
Over his shoulder, he hears, "Hey Google, stop recording."
You seem surprised about my friend talking. However, I think you're the first person I've ever seen less fleshy than him.
Yes. How do I explain this? It takes years to condition a body to be ready for such things. His body is beyond most. It would have to start him as a child to get him to this point. There's no way he should be allowed to live if he was going through with that kind of torture. What is it? You see him looking at Hades with almost a lustful look. He wants to touch.
Wants to touch.
Finnick
Want
is
some
now.
fuck?
Actually, I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll.
Come here, Becky. Let me smash.
Okay,
Let me
Finnick is not uncomfortable, but he's holding back the urge to vomit.
He doesn't want to fuck him. He just wants to.
I'm gonna pull rank.
It either way, bro. That's just.
He just wants to experiment on his body.
You said the word
Because-
lust.
He
Yeah,
said
because he's
lust.
lusting. He's
Yeah.
lusting over what he could do to his body.
Lustful.
That doesn't
You
sound-
see lust as a lust for like
That
a
doesn't
sex. He's looking for a lust for like the lust of knowledge you gain. He
Like,
can maybe figure out how to get these things to actually talk.
so not like a Naruto Sasuke lust, like a.
Like a lust for power kind of situation, where he's more obsessed with it for other things other than to fuck it. And I'm pretty sure Hades isn't something you would want to fuck. No offense.
Does he have a thingy?
I don't think he has a
Hmm?
hole or a dick.
I just said to him, well, for my origin, you can start to search about Winter 46.
Wait, very important question. Does Hades have a dick?
Oh, shit.
No,
That's a
no.
great question.
Answer this.
Are we
leads-
going to do this again?
This leads into a funny
Then-
joke.
hold
Please
on.
just
All
answer.
right.
This
Go ahead,
leads-
Hades. Roll that d20. We'll see what it is in this game, too.
Okay, it's less
I was joking. I was joking. I
No,
was
please. It
joking.
leads into a funny.
Hold on.
Oh, it's normal.
So
Does his
It's
cat
not.
version have a dick?
does he have one? Does he?
Cat version?
Does he?
The
The
have
cat
one?
version has a dick.
The cat version.
Oh my!
Wait, guys,
The
guys,
cat
guys.
version has a 5-incher. What the
Five-
fuck?
What does the
Oh,
mean?
man.
I don't have a dick.
Hey,
He
yo.
I'm
I
trying
don't,
to.
I don't have a dick.
He
I don't
shouldn't.
have a
He
dick. I
shouldn't
don't
be.
have a
He,
dick.
okay. DM. He shouldn't be in this campaign. It's called Dick First into Oblivion. He can't do it.
Yeah, he can't do it.
That's his quest.
He was
To
the-
obtain one.
He was the one who sacrificed the dick, so we all had to go into oblivion.
Ah, I see.
The party's not whole.
Sorry.
No, but-
All right.
Sorry for interrupting.
If you want clarification, I have interchangeable
No, I don't want
penis,
clarification. I don't
I'm gonna be
want
honest,
clarification.
I wasn't ready for the anatomy of this creature. I wasn't prepared for that.
I didn't want to know this.
I have nothing about them.
Well, Pilgrim is looking at Hades with like with powerful lust as he's like, I need to know how you came to be. None of these bodies are able to sustain
Came?
such advanced.
How he
Ne-
came to be.
Oh my god.
Oh, did
That
you
was
hear
clever.
me?
You caught me on
Did
that.
you
one.
hear
Roll
me?
Got me
initiative,
there.
please. Roll initiative.
Excuse me, what?
I'm sorry. I was speaking to myself. I didn't think you'd hear me. I'm sorry.
Ah. As Pilgrim is completely like taken in by Hades' existence. If anybody were to ask him anything right now, he most likely would be more truthful with his answers because he is completely awestruck.
I just look directly at him. I don't talk. I don't move. I'm not scared. I don't move. Like I'm a fucking robot.
Yeah.
So,
But he wants you to move. He wants to do things to you in ways that would be considered against human rights. But you can see he's not a man who would care too much about that.
Pilgrim, how would we counteract those things that were pricked into us by Dr. H?
Oh, worry not about that. That is simply his need to experiment with things. He's most likely just gathering your basic information of what makes you, so you can figure out how you exist. Are you like a cyborg, a human? What makes you tick? simple basic information.
Uh-huh.
It's not enough to make anything out of you. He would need a chunk of flesh to build a clone.
All right, good.
He does it to everyone that walks in, even if you've been here before.
Understood.
Say,
Wait, what?
Nothing.
how good is your abilities of dismantling highly explosive materials?
If we're talking about the human heart, very well. I was once able to replace a human heart in less than 5 microseconds.
Do it right now.
Mechanical.
I deal more into the biomechanical.
Well, who would know something?
Oh, we have quite a few people here. If you're looking for meat puppets, I got quite a few if you're looking to blow things up with them. They are more than fine to do so. I will put them back together.
More looking on how to stop an explosion from happening. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Oh, I know
funny,
not how to do that. Yes.
I have a funny proposal.
If it has anything to do with that one, I will consider it.
Which one of us here is the most human?
Alex,
human.
or maybe
literally
Rain.
human.
That'd be me.
That's how
I'm literally
Alex
regular
came here
human
for
with
us.
a microphone.
I'm fully organic. Nothing.
Literally not a
No,
piece
no.
of tech on me.
Oh, cool. Interesting. All right, come here. I'll pull out my
You about to-
revolver.
What the fuck?
So
I
if
am
I were
wearing
to blow
heavy
off
armor.
if I was to blow off his arm or hand, how fast do you think you can fix it?
Ha! Child's work. A whole limb intact, not even exploded from the caliber of that rifle. What, 2 seconds, really?
Hey, you want a new arm?
No,
You
He's
sure?
looking at you in intrigue. 'Cause
I point my shotgun at you. Yes.
He has quite a few arms. I was gonna attach the one he shot off, but if you're looking to upgrade, as he says that, he presses a button and a carousel of body
I
parts
like my
comes
arms,
down
damn
from
it.
the ceiling.
Fine.
He's like, would
I
you not
holster
want
my
one of
revolver.
these? He starts trying to show you a bunch of arms that he's collected. This one
I
has
try
been
very
working out
hard
his
to
whole
not
life.
lose my arms.
Okay, I'm curious. I'm super curious now. If I take my arm off and you regrow me another arm, could you reattach the arm that was cut off to be an extra arm?
Oh, yes. Modifications like that are done daily.
No,
You're
this
looking
dude's
for extra
awesome.
limbs.
This
I can do that easily. This was
we just
supposed to
found
be
the
for
ultimate
Hayden, by the way.
doctor. Yeah, we found the
Yeah,
ultimate
again,
doctor.
human rights isn't his issue. It's mostly finding people who are okay with being...
Disgusting technophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people don't
Maybe-
agree with the way his work works.
Maybe SecTech had a good idea.
Work.
But anyway, if you want those things to talk like me, I suggest you to take a concern about the history of internet. There is some great details that can be interesting for you.
Really? Well, if you could acquire this information for me, I would gladly study it.
And did you ever heard about the new Neodown?
That's simple. Let me explain something to you, Borg. That is simple child's play to someone like me. I have tried to advance human life beyond its own comprehension. You may be a anomaly, but I will eventually get to you at some point, and then surpass you at some point.
No, you don't understand.
I don't think I do.
It's something that can help you to figure out how that thing, I found the body next to him, how that thing can actually kill something, even with some amount of modification. How that thing can be still conscious.
I've studied that 1,000 times. I'm not understanding. What more can it give me?
Well,
Wait, are you a part of that? Is that how they made you? Did it just follow the book?
The nail down. You don't understand?
He starts flipping around in a bunch of places. He is like trying to understand you, but he's so lost in his own world. He's like, continue on, as he's trying to write things down, but he won't put down the other jar.
The nail down is a cultist group that was praying the ones that we didn't talk about, they give him another name just for basically making it easier. And basically, they use drugs on everyone.
That's the key. Drugs. I needed drugs.
Same
That's the one
though.
thing I never used. I just left them alive and as I worked on them. Okay. Explain to me how the Nerdam would do this exactly. How exactly do they do these drugs? Is it like an injection, a powder? How do they do this? When do they start administering the drug? Is it before operation? After? He seems really intrigued all of a sudden. Before, like a couple minutes, an hour? How much time do I need to gestate before I start work?
Years.
Yeah.
At first, like when the brain is starting to form, like or something like that.
What? Do you know how hard it is to get your hands on a baby? A child, let alone at the age of 4.
I don't know, dude. Ask Disney.
Whoa.
Yo, oh shit. Oh, shit.
We went deep real fast.
Wow, when you make the mad scientists seem
That's
more
you.
reasonable than Disney, that's fucked.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen one in a long time.
Wait, you haven't seen what, a Disney child?
No, a child in general.
That you said that, and all of a sudden I had to look. My kid was around, and I'm like, all right, she's asleep, she's fine.
Predator alert! Predator alert!
I said that in character.
Well, there hasn't been any children in this
Same.
planet for a long time. Most people usually here are are healthy, happy, normal citizens. He looks
Wow.
away. You noticed he actually choked up on himself there, almost letting out something slip. But nonetheless, if you're saying I need to drug children to get to your point, I would truly oppose such a thing, for I would never do that. But out of curiosity, oh, you can tell. But if I must ask, what drug were they using? Scientifically asking, of course. I would never do such a thing.
Did I give a name to the drug?
You can make up whatever name you want. He's going to use it now.
You did say cocaine.
What the fuck? Oh, to a kid?
No,
Yeah,
okay.
It's canon. It's already canon.
The Z-Clone.
Okay. I need to write that down. He says perfect. That would be when understood. I will make sure to avoid that. Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to avoid that as much as possible. But once this interview is over, I must speak to you in private.
I don't want to interrupt, baby, but I do gotta go to bed soon. Is this gonna be wrapping up soon?
Yep, this is about it. You know what? We'll put a pause on it right now because pretty much all he's going to be doing now is just telling you his part of the interview, blah, 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 and his want for you guys to get Horus off the planet because, well, not off the planet, into his control. He would really like it if you guys put Horus in his hands. But worry not. We'll get into that part later. For now,
All right. So we're kidnapping from now on.
Oh,
And-
I have a beautiful idea.
all right, perfect. So here's where we're going to end it. You guys met 3 of the main head honchos of this one base. Each of them have a thing that they want, but specifically 2 of them want the Horus influence, and they're either completely gone or in their possession. The Doc has something else that he'll come at you later, but this is how we're going to be breaking up the game from now on. I will be posting mission boards in the Discord, and you will be answering those mission boards, and those mission boards will be who gets to run for that mission to get things done.
So we'll be doing different squads.
Pretty much.
We're gonna split the
Cool.
party.
Yep.
Wink, wink, wink. Take 'em
And
all.
Well,
that's
I
how
mean,
we're going to be doing
what if we all sign up?
Yeah, better fucking, because at that point, it's going to be a normal, long fucking game. Because here's going to be the thing.
Wagon.
Those games will be half RP, 1 combat session, then we finish the RP, and then that'll be it. That's how the sessions are going to run. They should be no longer than like 3 to 4 hours at most.
The regular session.
4 hours would be pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's where we're going to end it for now. Damn, I had a piss the whole time and I've been holding it.
Oh, welcome to my life.
All right, out of curiosity, how's
for
things
the
playing out so
RPG.
far?
Love it.
Yeah. Thank you for joining.
I've
I-
been enjoying it.
I love in it, and I love the impact of my presence.
Bruh.
Everyone it just thinks you're a horrific creature.
Went from likable but questionable morals to killing an engineer that did nothing wrong.
Yeah, that part. I wasn't prepared for that part. Now I gotta figure out what happens when the rest of the people see that body in ritual murder sacrifice area.
I still have to clean that up.
We all do. I pray he didn't break the damn floorboards because I don't know what's in the floorboards.
That's a good point.
You know, it's gonna
Also,
be scary
there is.
if we go back there and there's not a body.
Phew, we'll see.
I'm happy to see a
Paracausal
smart
tech can do
implement.
that to a man.
What god
Look,
did you
you-
sacrifice this to?
You guys are overthinking it. There's a very simple solution. We just take Hades' little like name tag off of his current room and slide it to the room where he killed people, and then nobody will dare enter.
What the fuck?
He went into the
That's actually
engineer
not a
room.
bad. That's not even a bad idea, but holy shit, I gotta figure out what to do with that. Why does
I have
Hades'
an
room
idea.
cost to keep moving?
I gotta
What's
be up
up?
at 5:30, so I gotta skedaddle. But you guys have
Yeah,
a good night.
I also have to be
Appreciate
safe.
you, bro. You guys have a good night. Peace.
Take care.
Peace.